party stopped a demonic summoning deep within a mountain on the outskirts of Ironforge. A battle was waged below them in order to buy them time to rescue Modan Bronzebeard, which they successfully did. And they are able to regroup with Elspeth, and they are able to head back down the mountain, meeting up with the Allied army.
Oh, I'm not in Discord, shit.
You can see the remnants of some heavy fighting here, and it appears that they have emerged victorious. In fact, where'd the lad go?
The lad.
Which
The lad.
Who's the lad?
Aachen?
Bring me the lad.
Bring me the boy.
Ah. I don't like that.
From amidst many of the dying and wounded, Aldrin spots them.
Why is there a child on the battlefield?
Very relieved to see you all right.
Oh, it's Alvin. How you doing, buddy?
There's dragons, and the fire, and a lot of orcs.
Aldrin, are you alright?
Yes.
Dragons? How many?
He looks back amongst the others who are still mostly regrouping. You can see Sir Tyros and his men are already beginning to tend to the wounded. There must have been 4 or 5. One of them much larger than the rest.
And how many did you kill?
None.
Oh,
They,
surprising.
well, we were doing quite well at first, but something in the mountain shuddered and the dragon riders approached. We thought that, well, things were taking a terrible turn. We were starting to take a lot of losses, but
How did you make it out?
it was like an earthquake. Near something happened within the mountain. It shook the resolve of the orcs. A lot of them began to flag, and some of the more distant troops, the Makgor and the Dragon Riders, they fled the battlefield, but the rest just lost all cohesion. We were able to finish the fight.
Nice.
An odd bit of luck, but at least you're alive.
Hey, that's all the classic Alvin strategy.
Maybe getting rid of that demon ended up doing more than we thought.
I think the demon was responsible for their cohesion. No, sorry.
No, we cannot hear you, Shrek.
No, I'm just ignoring you, Shregs.
guys, I know what we're gonna do. Fuck her.
Yeah.
None of you think you're not gonna hear any words from us. I don't have any knowledge of that being the case, but what else would have caused it?
Oh, maybe something else happened.
Don't understand the relationship between the demons and the orcs yet, but it's possible.
Wait, I know.
They
I
trouble
know. Zuckrock, what's the relationship?
Tell me the relationship.
It's even for Zugrock, the warlocks have always kind of been a secretive bunch. They're very much the man behind the curtain. He definitely knows there is a close link between the demons and the warlocks, and he knows that it is demon blood that drives their rage. But
I don't know.
yeah, that's a fitting way. That's a good way to say it.
Ah, shit. I gotta find an orc.
He slowly turns to Kraz.
My answer is much the same.
Ah,
I see you picked up another orc.
well, it's more like he, picked us up.
Well, another two, really.
Was that a child?
That was a baby.
I suppose we all have a lot of catching up to do. And we can discuss the battle back in Ironforge. I'm sure that we can. His Majesty will want to hear about this. Very well. I'll go ahead. Make sure the way is clear for you lot. And Muradin begins trudging through the snow alone.
We should probably go along.
He waves a hand dismissively.
That's our job.
We were tasked with bringing you back safely to Ironforge. Well, then keep up.
My job is to sleep.
He does
Sneak starts jogging.
He does a heroic leap.
What the fuck? Ah, shit.
It's about 15 feet ahead of him.
You might need that.
I usually catch
It's like,
up
dude,
with my
don't get him
human
on
speed.
cooldown yet. Jesus.
I think his brother's gonna be happy he's alive, but like real mad at him.
Strani just starts trudging forth like the virgin walk.
Izzy, let me tell you the thing about having brothers.
I know how it is to have brothers, Vincent.
Never mind.
But not brothers that have tried to kill you.
It's a little different.
That's true. What do you know about brothers,
No,
Vincent?
I'm embarrassed now.
Okay.
Okay, let me get everyone.
I was hoping you guys were just gonna keep doing it.
Everyone heads back to Ironforge, where they are given the express pass, so to speak, back to the throne room. Let me grab everybody. I hope everyone fits on this map. I also hope Roll20 doesn't crash again like it just did. NPCs. The party heads directly for the throne room. The way is cleared before them as they are forced to keep pace with a very rapid, very impetuous Modan. They eventually do make their way back. The king and his council is awaiting them. There's a heavy swing of doors as Modan steps in, axe and hammer lifted high. I return! Magni, Bran, the rest of ye fuckers. He made it back. Magni erupts from his throne in the first gesture you've seen from him that does not seem entirely regal. His hands uplifted, perhaps in a say of thanks, or reaching for a hug that is too far away. Bran similarly puffs on his pipe with a wry smile. Modan, I assumed you'd make it back. Hell, I knew you would, but to see you in such fine spirits, disgracing my council with your foul language, it does me heart good. Well, you've a once behind you to thank for it. I would have still been in the clutches of those demons, if not for their intervention. It seems, once again, Blades of the Loch, you have the gratitude of a king.
Nice.
Of course, we're glad to help where we can.
That's what we do, Your Majesty.
I had my own doubts about you at first, but you've proven to be capable soldiers and friends of Ironforge. You were gone for some time. We have more business to discuss. The day's battles in your absence have gone in our favor. Should review what's happened and plan our next steps. There's a shuffling of much parchment along the table as the various lords and ambassadors and emissaries gather their notes from the battles of the past few days. Starting with the battlefield they just left.
Assisted by the events of storm, engaged the combined bleeding Holland Makagori army. The battle instantly favored the army of Iron 44th Orcs to draw in towards the mountain encampment and aid. Battle hundreds of Horde grunts were slain by lance axe and cannon. Amidst the battle, Horde reinforcements from the Dragon Maw clan led by, including the feared Roars and Broadbreaker, arrived on Dragon
Broadbreaker.
pushed the Allied forces to the limit. Golden Steel Brow and Thunder Thales from anchor the Allied lines, talking to Orcish forces with continued ferocity. Baron Godric and his North Wall Hussars routed Hawk missile units from the field of battle and pursued them until they were utterly broken. The light hand veterans, under the command of Satiros Ragebreaker, angered the massive ogre vanguards to draw the attention from the front. The bold Satiros fought the enemy to a standstill. Aetherial Goldmask rushed to engage the dragon while leading a duel, fire shrieking through the sky. As things began to look bleak, cows and pigs shuddered, and the forces fell into disarray. Dragon Mirage and Magori infantry suddenly fled from the battlefield of battle, leaving the remaining ogres and the bleeding hollow warriors to die at the hands of the renewed forces under the command of Modan Bronfield. Goldmaster was last seen pursuing Drosrin as he retreated.
So yeah,
Amazing.
we went through a few accents there. You definitely settled on one towards the end. That's good.
One of the units of the Iron Force Corps has been defeated. One RAF wing has been defeated.
Goldmask ran away during the battle. Son of a bitch.
Gone.
Yeah, he's last seen chasing the dude riding the big dragon.
Oh god, we're gonna have to find him and kill him.
Crash, Rage Roar, an orc from the Mount Gore has been recruited.
It's a good voice. You should use it the whole time.
That's what Modalia sounds like now. That's how she talks to the baby. That's her baby voice.
He throws it at his damn head.
No!
Jesus Christ. Is there anything, Blades of the Loch, that you feel is missing from this report? Pertinent information for our war effort?
Nothing that I would know.
I don't know, looks good to me, I guess.
Very well. Then, Bran, your own report. Of course, brother, your majesty. We've already talked about this at least twice today, Bran. Don't worry about it.
Your brother Steve.
The battle for Old Ironforge was a bit tricky, to say the least. There was a big risk of explosives. Goblins coming from all sides, drilling from underneath us. We managed to hold them off with minimal losses, thanks in large part to many of our allies, but I'll have a few theories, but I fear a tectonic event of a sort might have had adverse effects. Be right back. One moment while this is read.
What? Oh. Well, it's red.
Oh, yeah, I
Defense
was like,
of
did
Old
something happen with the
Ironforge.
neighbors?
Brian Brosbeer led a proactive defense against the Goblin drilling team, hoping to infiltrate the city proper. Cramped quarters and lots of explosives made a very dangerous situation. Positioning themselves in what used to be a transit hub with Iron Force centuries past, Allied forces prepared to respond to Goblin drilling teams. The first few waves were easily defeated. Ezekiel's XV Raven squad distinguished themselves by defusing a huge bomb and rolled through the primary tunnels. Goblins rolled it with a hamster ball, like a hamster ball.
It's like a goblin inside.
Fortune.
That was I didn't mean to leave that in, but it's good context.
The fortunes took a turn for the worse when a goblin drilling team broke through behind the front line, flanking the defenders of Ironfold. Sir Maldrak the Dawnhammer positioned himself positioned himself between the goblins and his allies, buying up time for the soldiers to reposition. Several explosions would rock the foundation of old Ironforge as waves of goblins, suicide bombers made their way toward destruction spots and tunnels. Those were multiple stops. Few made their way through. Collapsing tunnel divided the Allied army in half, harming communications. This gap was bridged thanks to the daring of 14th Regiment engineers who dug their way through the rubble in spite of encroaching bombers. Their own lives were saved by Sir Hearthguard, who withstood the blast that followed. The Parliament of the Month Club platoon prevented the second Goblin drilling team from reaching the center pillar. Still, I had to translate POTMC.
Yeah, I didn't want to write it.
Still holding up. The Pottenk platoon prevented the second Goblin drilling team from reaching the center pillar. Still holding up the cave network, bogging them down in miles of bill hooks, pole arms, and spear. As both sides were regrouped after hours of hard, close-quarters fighting, the earth beneath them shuddered. A terrible sound, and one not born of gunpowder or spark. It was something more primordial. Soldiers on both sides began to panic, and more than a few Ironfold defenders sprinted through the dark, crumbling tunnels not to be seen again. In the aftermath, the Goblin attackers had been driven off, but a sense of dread filled the hearts of those who stood victorious. The earth had settled, but something else stirred. Sir Hearthguard suffered a serious injury. One unit of Ironfold militia had been lost to death. One unit of Ironfold guard had been lost to death. Old Ironforge wakes.
Woo!
Well, I reckon if that prairie had a typewriter, it could write a book or two.
This fucking Peggy's dick.
Brian clears his voice from the southern accent he had been using.
This is a fucking just Norman just like, dude, you fucking racist.
It's just like, what the fuck?
Is
Our
he's not
people have been
pleased.
dying for you. So as you can see, things went relatively well, but we're not quite certain what happened underground. Well, it's something we'll have to keep an eye on. We'll probably need to investigate it sooner rather than later, but alas, the orcs are understandably taking up most of His Majesty's attention. But they are. And Captain McSars, your report from the past. Yes, Theodore's Pass, the last really stable route that allows refugees from the south to move towards Ironforge. It set up a strong defensive position there, utilizing most of our artillery. We were able to fight a resounding victory over the orcs there. But there's a fucking typo, like 4 words again.
Along the last road that right. Along the last
I know,
road
did
that
a fucking idiot write this? What the hell? Your Majesty.
Many refugees from the south, a determined push from the Horde raiders, forced an inconvenient defense along a long stretch of open road. The Allied defenders, under the command of Captain Rowan, established long lines of heavy artillery to cover fleeing refugees. Engineers from the 14th Regiment built entrenchments for the defenders that protected them from enemy range attacks. The Horde attacked in 2 waves, a probing attack and then a general advance. While disorganized, the sheer number of grunts and raiders meant the battle would rage for many hours, long into the night. The Blades of the Loch, under the command of Dame Staunchspear, pushed forward from their initial more defensible position, rushing forward to resist the refugee caravan that had fallen behind due to confusion from the volume of cannon fire. Spanner's small-step militia escorted waves of refugees, enduring terrible fatigue to deliver them safe to the gates. So Bloodclaw, Stromic, veterans were at one point surrounded on all sides by orcs, occupied hundreds of attackers long enough for allies to artillery to scatter them. Their allied units were defeated. The last of them rode in the iron fortress safe. ... For now.
Yes, apologies. My aide de camp from Westfall wrote that report.
Yeah,
I
hate the
did
camp
job.
went the way to call a slave, but okay, I guess they didn't use that word out here.
So as it stands, we have 3 victories in as many days over the orcs. Normally, this would be cause for celebration.
Oh, wait, what? Did somebody say celebration?
In spite of our successes, I believe that the orcs are preparing for a more serious assault. Theodor's Pass.
Can't they take a break? These guys suck.
Our scouts among the mountaineers report that the majority of Makarai forces, as well as the Bleeding Hollow clan and their auxiliaries, are settling in the valley, leading towards the fort at Theodor's Pass. Their goal, we can only assume, is that they wish to take the last road into Ironforge. And once they've done so, there will be no path open to us but those leading north. There is one fortress that stands in the way of this goal. A fortress we could not rightly utilize in their earlier attacks, given the flow of refugees. A fortress known as Deep Helm. It's there that will make our stand along the road. Break the Orcish forces. Break this siege. And begin our counter-offensive.
So what do you need us to do exactly?
For the time being, the orcs are still gathering and preparing their forces. As such, we have a few days while our own men maneuver in order to counter them. When the battle comes, I will be expecting all of you to be present to aid in the defense of the fortress. In the days before that, you are free to do whatever you wish with your free time.
Nice. I'll be there. I might not be of a clear head, but I'll be there.
You'll all be there. This is not a request. Your talents will be wasted elsewhere.
Not to request, Your Majesty.
You like hiring us then?
Just leaving us.
sounded a bit like enslaving us.
Hiring. I forgot the blades of the Loch are, well, there are laws regarding the payments of guilds in this land. As you have already returned my brother to me, down payment for your future employment seems fair. As for the magistrates from Dalaran, I do not believe you are bound by any accord with this guild. But your presence in the battle to come would, of course, be a great boon to our cause.
I intend to stay regardless. But your wording simply required further clarification.
He nods and then looks towards Bran, who has been jotting down some notes. Let's see here.
Transfer
A
the
sum
N-word
of 10,000 crowns for each of you for the rescue of Modan Bronzebeard. With further payments to be offered upon the completion of your service and the breaking of the siege of Ironforge.
10,000.
That's like $1 million
H?
gold.
That's very generous of you, sir.
Sir.
My liege?
Your
Looks around
Majesty.
confused. Your
You
Majesty,
have
your
the King
Majesty.
and Stormwind. I don't know how to refer to royalty.
Maybe a few
Is he
knocks
bow?
of brain.
Bow an apology. Quick.
Am I being
Wow.
too generous, do you think?
No, that's our going rate.
Yeah,
And then
no,
we're-
that's pretty generous. I think you should spend some
We
of it
made
elsewhere.
more than that on the
Yeah.
things before. What are you talking about?
I don't. Wait, what?
Now don't lie to a king.
I wonder we make that much money before selling that ring, but that doesn't.
I guess
That was a
we-
looting.
Oh yeah, when you include the looting, you know.
Yeah, but this ain't looting, as they say in Westfall.
Partner, this ain't looting.
As long as we get to loot, I guess.
Anyway, Your Majesty, I think it's more than enough. Frankly, I think you should cut
Nothing
it down.
more.
You should cut
No,
it down, maybe
it's an appropriate amount.
maybe 10% less.
No.
A sweet spot.
You reduce his by 10%.
You know when someone's hungry, they fight with a greater vigor. I've seen it in Nathaniel's eyes. When he sees gold and he wants it, he goes. He gets that fire in him. He gets that fight. He's like a dog.
I will
Crazy.
remember that the next time I am training hounds.
Yeah, well, that's not true because I'm always at 130%.
What about if the gold is cursed? That you worked pretty hard for that.
Well, then he works a little even harder. It seems like he did give up on it.
Lord Nathaniel's hardness aside,
Yes.
where might this gold be spent?
Well, I believe that the Treasury can spare the expense. He looks towards Bran, who calculates some number and nods. The number my brother just gave you, a sum of 10,000 gold per head, will be available to you by the end of tonight. Whatever you are to be paid in the battle to come will be determined upon your performance in the battle.
It's like a bonus.
That's Strix. I think you're gonna get a sweet bonus.
Go danger pay.
Yes. You will be on the front. You will be paid well for that hazard.
Oh, trust me, Your Majesty. I love being in front.
In the meantime, resolve any business you have in the city. Purchase anything you require. rest. Prepare yourselves. We make our stand soon.
Travis, are you trying to solve a Rubik's Cube?
I am solving a Rubik's Cube. No, it's not a Rubik's Cube. It's a amorphous blob of orbs.
It's that thing from
Oh,
Hellraiser.
little Orbeez.
The Hell Cube.
Alright, well. Guess we should get out of your hair then, or stay in the hair, or what's the hair?
Yes, you are dismissed. You guys have some free time. However, before that, elsewhere.
In hell.
When Mordalia left, she tasked Elisaris with a top secret mission. To keep her eyes and ears open for any signs of a plot. A reason for why there's so little food to hand out to these refugees. There must be something to discover here.
Well, you have her squad here.
Yes.
I was like Laura Bell. I don't think only Denali double is here.
I wanted them all gathered in case,
Yeah.
you know,
Scythen.
for anyone who was present. But yes, Denali and Devil are at Elisaris' disposal for this task.
I need to put the new Denali art in.
What the fuck?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think about it.
I need to.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Vess, what the fuck?
Still your tongue and do not speak.
There's a lot of people here who could be saying all sorts of secretive things. Thankfully, Elisaris is very perceptive, but
I hate dwarves, actually, but I guess they're not always bad.
Trouble is, the dwarves are probably going to be speaking Dwarven among each other.
Do you not speak Dwarven?
No.
Not very difficult.
I didn't have any reason to learn it.
Fine. I guess you do now.
I mean, I always learned growing up, your dwarves are all just, dirty criminals.
Denali frowns, like a kind of church frown, like, oh boy.
Quite the loss. There's a bit of a problem.
Stormwind primarily.
Oh, maybe dwarves are... They seem like less of a problem down here.
it is true that Quel'Thalas dwarves are terrible criminals.
Quel'Thalas is Australia, and they just send all the bad ones there, I think.
Keeps Cosmodon clean.
Well, you have any ideas on how to solve this?
I have a few. I feel like
Okay.
Elisaris is over. But they may not work for you.
Hmm.
He's really intense. Need to hurry up and do so.
I just wanted like quiet
It's
spy
like really
music.
dope fucking music.
Bum, 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 bum. All right, Ellie, are you ready? Take 'em
Going
all
in
down.
hot. Get ready.
Minigun revving up
Oh, she'll dodge those bullets.
easily. It counts as a troop. I'm sorry. A troop of
A troop.
Troop of
miniguns.
bullets hitting at you.
I mean, fair, I guess, really, is bullets. They're pretty hard to
Yeah.
dodge usually.
It's a squad of handgunners.
She can predict them easily.
Let me see if I can help you in some way.
We could go talk to those old people.
Yeah, I can do that.
Are you good with old people?
With all kinds of people.
Okay.
Which old people? Those ones over there. The dwarves.
Right, those dwarves, that's what I was. She's got, you know, there's a keg.
She's probably got the hard beard.
Yeah. They seem like volunteers, I guess.
We'll ask around then. Let's see.
Pa and Pa Hardbeard are sharing a mug of ale.
Hello.
Oh. Hello, young lady. What can we do for you?
Well, we're simply looking around to see if we can help anyone here. I'm Denali Sunshine.
Oh, what a lovely name. A pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Elisar's pure main. We're I suppose we're adventurers.
Adventurers. Just like our boys.
Oh? Alright. That's wonderful.
Have we met them?
I don't know. Sneed and Galman, Hardbeard brothers. Couldn't be prouder of them, my boys.
Sneed and Good Gun, your shield. Of course, I should have known it.
I
You
think
have that glow about you.
Oh, those two.
Ma Hardbeard does a little hand wave with a blush. You must be friends of theirs, then.
Oh, we're very good friends, yes. Good Gun has helped me through many difficult times.
I don't know them very well, but they seem like very brave people.
Oh, we're so glad to hear that. Always happy to meet friends of theirs. No, it's a rare occurrence these days, but...
Oh.
Oh, just because we haven't seen them in a while. They make friends wherever they go.
Well, I've always wanted to make my abode Gallen's home away from home, but seeing you here, I think I need to step it up a bit more. You have such a warm glow about you.
Well, it's, you know what they say, it's hard to beat Mom's home cooking, but I'm sure you've done a wonderful job.
You live here in Ironforge?
I thought we do. We have a home in the trade district.
Oh, so and you're coming out here to help the refugees?
They both nod. Just to share some, well, spirits for those who are lacking their own right now.
It's very kind of you.
We try our best. It's all we can do right now. Everyone else is. Our boys are off fighting. I mean, we'll have to do something.
Have you noticed anything awry here? Well, It's just that Ironforge has a very large supply of food, one would think. Yet there's such a shortage as of late.
It is a little strange. We've made sure that we've given what we can, but we certainly expected that there'd be a surplus for other refugees. As is, they're having to ration. I don't know if I've seen anything suspicious per se, but well, there is this. He looks around as if they're being listened to now. There's this fella I saw. He keeps sneaking around one of the big statue on the right up there.
Oh.
Looked calm enough, normal enough the first few times, but doesn't have a guard's uniform or anything, and he just leans up against the statue, looks about. We've seen him the last few times we've come out here, like he's waiting for something.
He just stands around it.
We offered him a mug of ale once, but he wouldn't take it. He just shook his head and waved us off.
Could you describe this man?
Let's see. The braided beard with silver rings at the end of his mustache. I think he had... What was his nose like, honey? Oh, the rather large nose, brown eyes.
I'm just gonna... You're describing a dwarf, right?
Oh,
just...
Of course.
Okay, just... Okay. This is the human refugee. I just want, you know.
Right. He was wearing a hood and a cloak, also brown. I think maybe he was trying to look the part of a mountaineer, but...
Did he carry a rifle or anything?
No, not
or have a bear?
Did he have a giant nose ring, and did he fire his gun against an orc? Oh, I didn't see any sort of weapon on him.
Okay. Well, thank you. That's interesting. By the statue on the right, you say? That one?
Yes, that's
always,
the one.
Always that one, not the other one.
It just stands right there.
Huh. Okay.
It must be for a few hours at a time at least. I mean, we're not always out here. We still have a lot of work to do to keep the home going, the fire full, but when we're around, he seems to be too.
Wonder why that is.
I don't know.
As Elisaris looks back again towards the statue, her stellar perception score, she can see the man in question.
Fellow over there. Kind of creeping around.
You can see Pa and Ma Hardbeard trying to act casual, like they can't see him, but they, Oh yeah, that's the one.
Wonder who he's listening in on the mountaineers. Or the Stormwind refugees.
If we could corner him, we might be able to ask him more directly about it. Probably see us coming.
Probably.
What if there was a distraction?
Or we could head off into the tunnels and then burrow up under him take him by surprise.
Can we do that?
Yes. Okay, it might surprise the guards a little bit, though. They might
The
think.
guards who are on alert for goblin tunnelers from underneath.
Probably there's just earth elemental elves.
They can do that now? Aye, they can do that.
I could just have
Fucking
you appear
Marvel.
out of thin air if that's less startling.
Oh, a mage. That's always helpful.
But the thing is, we aren't exactly law enforcement, so we can't like hold him if he just runs, right?
We could make him not want to leave.
In
If
a
you're close
legal
enough,
way.
I can make sure of that. Certainly.
You could also just keep following him until he's exhausted.
It's a little dark, isn't it?
Well, I can
Is
control
it?
if you...
Just stalking him. All right. Suppose it's not that bad. Okay.
Double's
We
the
just-
professor. He's used to doing crime.
I suppose if we just head back that way and talk, we could just get close to him and then say hi. It's that casual, right? I mean, teleporting would be a bit not sure, but I think the guards might not like that. Also, oh, did you just vanish?
Whatever you do, if you need anything else from us, just let us know. In the meantime, we'll be making some more drinks.
Thank you. Oh, I like your crown.
Oh, thank you. I like it as well, that's why I wear it.
Or I suppose it's, what would you call it? A diadem, maybe.
Okay.
You're a fucking nerd.
A circlet?
You should call it whatever you want to.
Alright, a coronet. Sticking with that one.
Very well.
So what's the approach? Just casually walking up?
Well, Master Laycord, could you bring him to us?
It seems a little aggressive, doesn't it?
Yeah. Also, there's
Happens
still
with
like
him
a
sometimes.
slight degree of uncertainty with that.
Oh, because of that's right, the lay energy.
Right, also, if he has any desire to resist it, I mean, there's a non-zero chance of failure.
Well, couldn't we just walk by him, like we don't know he's there, and then turn on him when we go there?
That's what I was thinking. We'll just have a conversation. Maybe he'll be interested in it. And, boom, turn out.
Here we go.
So we're just talking about your cornet. Where did you find it? It's really lovely.
Gift from my husband.
Oh, from your husband, the soldier, right?
Vatiros, he's a knight.
A knight, of course. Oh, right. Are you from Stormwind? You've spent more time there. You said yourself.
I'm from Quell the Lost. I lived in Solon for some time.
Oh. Doop. Hello there.
The eavesdropping dwarf leaning casually against the wall does not seem used to getting attention especially not from elven kind. Hmm? Something you want?
Good day. What's going on?
A war? We're under siege, you know.
Oh. Are you helping the war effort?
I'm helping the wall.
The wall?
Aye. Can't you tell I'm giving it purpose, leaning against it?
Oh, are you a mason? You're repairing it.
Sure.
No, really. What are you up to?
Excuse me, what am I up to?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a dwarf in Ironforge. What are you up to? You're not even wearing shoes.
I have sandals. They're fine. Anyway, I am tasked with the defense of Ironforge myself.
Oh, by who?
Let's see, who did she go meet Magni?
I don't think so. She was with the Dalaran group. I don't think she met Magni.
I don't think she did either. A group of mages working closely with the government.
You can make a. I guess that's not technically alive since Mordalia tasked her with it. You can make a diplomacy check with that.
I'll use my wisdom modifier. That goes from it's a lot higher. All right. It's not a Mordalia check. It's not even a Denali check. I don't think, but
Okay, let's say you are. What do you and your hard-eyed friend here want?
Hard-eyed? Me?
He nods towards Denali, brow furrowed.
Oh, we just wanted to have a conversation. Don't you want to talk with us? I'm sure we can make it worth your while. So I'm going to touch him at that. And look at me. He's looking at her hard eyes, right?
Yeah, he was looking at
Nice.
her eyes. They're very striking.
Give me that will
oh
see.
no!
Oh, that's great.
Has hard eyes.
To be fair, it's not a hard will thing.
Maybe?
Oh, it's a 17? That passes. Let me. Oh, actually, no. It's -2. Hold on. This could be
Because
really
he's
close.
looking right in her eyes.
Her casting mod is. Yeah, it landed. That works. It's a suggestion, so he's just
More likely
inclined
to,
to open up. It's not like he's not mind controlled to do it, but if it's not against his, I guess, nature to want to do something to get a reward out of it,
Right.
you want to.
So your suggestion is like share with us.
Yeah, share with
what
us,
you're
and
doing.
you know, you may get something out of it.
Look, I'm not inclined to share my private business, but I suppose it's fine that we're talking. Just, make sure I have some space here. I apologize if I was a bit hostile. I'm not used to strangers asking me my business.
So normally people just don't see you.
If they see me, they don't care. They know to mind their own business.
But what is your business exactly?
I'm just keeping an eye on things.
What has your eye found? Anything worth remembering?
What is in his eye line creeping around here? Or does he have like a good perspective on?
He actually has a very good, from where he is, he actually has a very good sight line of the dwarven refugees here from the, like, because these arms are high up in the air and there's a gap between the hammers, so he's got a good sight of that. He has excellent sight of this tunnel, and if he were to peek around the corner, he could kind of see back here, but not super well.
Interesting.
I've, seen some refugees and their troubles. That's no secret. I've seen plenty of that. Look, I really shouldn't be sharing this with you.
You can trust us, we're your friends. Friends share with each other all sorts of difficult things.
You have some difficulties. Maybe your employer does. Maybe they could use some help.
Maybe. You said something about mages, Dalaran, something like that?
Mm-hmm. Here's a real Dalaran wizard right here.
He looks at this man who looks exactly what the average dwarf imagines a wizard to look like. He's like, that's convincing to me.
He
I don't
does
know.
have a pointy hat and a long beard.
Pointy hat, long white beard.
He has both his robe, his wizard hat, and the long robe.
Yeah, the long robe with like the moons and stars on it.
Look how pointy his hat is.
Right. Let's consider us friends for a moment then. Let's just say I happen to work for the law. And the law has an interest in developments on the front. The front of the gates.
So what's been developing as of late?
Make Denali, make a diplomacy check with a. I don't know if suggestion provides a bonus, but if not, it'll just be a low.
Let me try. I don't think it does. Let me see that.
And Elisaris can assist with the bonus.
Yeah, but no, look at that.
I give you a +2.
All right, let's see. Diplomacy with the fight. She's more of a liar than a person that deals with things peacefully. It's not a bad roll. Not great, but
you do have a extra +2 from Ellie. You can use a +4 for suggestion if it doesn't provide a bonus.
15.
Okay. Well, we have reason to believe that there is a human trafficking ring currently operating in Ironforge, feeding and preying upon the refugees.
Okay, when you say human trafficking, is it human specifically, or is it like a person trafficking?
Thus far, it's been humans. I specifically have been tasked with watching for any further signs among the dwarven refugees. Specifically, if any of them are taken, or if, due to the bad blood, any of them are, well, beggars believe to suggest it, but involved in it somehow. We have a few detectives involved, but really, I'm not even supposed to be telling you this.
So are they sneaking them into the city somehow?
We keep a pretty clear count of the amount of refugees coming in. It's difficult work, but it's important for the sake of measuring out food. And we've had, in the last months, several refugees who come in and their names never show up again. We go to ask the families are gone. We ask friends, there are no funeral services. Everyone's quiet, they don't want to tell us.
I see, so they're entering the gate under normal procedures, and then they disappear after.
Correct.
But you think they might be identifying people out here?
I think they might be getting smuggled into the city by some of the criminal underground. With all guards and all hands on deck, we haven't been able to deal with internal crime anywhere near as well. As such, things have been growing unchecked. If you'd like,
He pauses for a second. Give me a sense motive.
That's an L. That's a wisdom.
Yeah, but she has the naive drawback.
Oh, that's
and no
forget
ranks.
her sense. Reading, seeing what a person's doing plus 80. Reading a person plus 8.
Technically, she's decent at it because of wisdom, but
It's yeah. Does she even have any ranks in it, or is that just wisdom score?
That's just wisdom -2.
Ellie can he seems on the fence about whether he should mention what he wants to say, but it's probably something you could convince him on.
If they're secret tunnels or the like, I'm very adept at finding hidden things. Or, well, what's your name?
Me?
In case... Your name's Marion?
Aye.
Okay, alright. Okay,
How dare you laugh at Marion?
Kind of a girl's name, but alright. No.
Don't know what your fucking parents were thinking, but okay.
Okay, alright, Maria, okay. So, I suppose we could look around the camp a little more and see if we can...
Listen, if you're really interested in helping, you both seem like you might be able to.
Of course! I think kidnapping people is wrong.
There's a few detectives they've put on the case. I can try and arrange a meeting of sorts.
Meeting of sorts?
Something hush-hush. The Stonehearth Tavern. Right in the Trade District.
Okay. When should we, tonight, or...?
Aye, this evening.
Okay.
And as he gives the details, they can hear a shout, several shouts in fact, a cacophony of different voices from the dwarven refugee camp.
Oh dear. Are they in Dwarven?
Yes.
I don't know what they're saying.
Denali and I believe Devil can hear amidst the shouts above the rest. There's a series of, "That's the last time I trust a human. They stole my food again. I'm not gonna tolerate it. I come down, Blair. I come down. We need." And then there's shoving and yelling as several of the dwarves begin rushing forward towards the human camp.
They claim that humans stole their food.
Oh.
Oh, come on, you lads. You don't need to do this. Calm down.
Hey, that's...
Calm down the first time, you bloody bastard. They're taking all our food.
Relax. We'll get to the bottom of this.
They do not seem to be particularly calm, but as they yell and shout, and more of the dwarves gather, more and more of the humans gather on the other side.
Need this.
They can see that Marion has slipped away, skulked off somewhere. And we'll switch back to the other team real quick. Well, actually, Denali and Elisaris, how would each of you want to break up the angry mob? What would your
Gangbang.
preference be? Just fucking get
Soothe
everybody
your
in there.
spirits
Everybody
upon
starts
my
fucking,
body.
then
Hard eyes
then
activate.
everybody's fucking, then no one's fighting. At least not without fucking.
Fuck fighting.
Ellie's
Ellie would just stand right in the middle, in the middle of everything, and just conjure up some plants from the ground, and just show off a bit magically. It's like, hey, calm down.
She summon some bees.
Okay. So,
Not threateningly, not
No,
like
no, I
surrounding
get
people
what
with
you mean. Yeah,
briars,
yeah.
but just like showing off. It's like, hey, come
Well,
on.
Denali could do the precious light thing too. If so, either way, we can keep them played.
okay. So between their efforts and through some calming voices on either side, though there are only a few at this point, are able to draw tensions back down beneath the boiling level. And they are now left with sorry, my phone was ringing. They are now left with a evening meeting in the tavern. That, I assume Elisaris would want to tell Mordalia about. And it's your character, you don't...
Yeah, I mean, if she's gonna be around, yeah. I mean, they were gone for a while, right? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the timeline is here.
The timelines will sync up, just for the ease of having everyone involved in this little quest.
Yeah, definitely.
So Denali and Elisaris and Devil and make their way to the tavern after sending word to their friends, their compatriots, their confidants.
Hey, Mordalia. I can use my senses. Come on.
Mordalia, please tune in. I need to communicate.
They should figure something out. It's like, look, I'm gonna tune in once an hour, on the hour.
Yeah.
Tune in at 6 p.m. for the big news with Elisaris.
Once an hour on the hour, I'll just tune into you. Anything you need to say, just talk out loud
Say
to
it,
yourself
yeah.
like a crazy person.
Start rambling and like, oh, okay. She's
That would
doing
actually
that.
work. Huh.
Yeah, she could hear it.
As long as she is in a place she can tell what on the hour is. They both were. They'd have to buy clocks, I guess.
Wear it around their necks
I
like
mean-
play.
Makes sense.
Okay, let me.
You guys have pocket watches.
Actually, I can just do that. I can leave it in your hands.
Yeah, there are.
They gather at the tavern. Word has been given to the king, and not soon after, as they're all preparing to handle their own tasks, Mordalia tunes into CCTV, and Ellie is like frantically waving her hands in front of the camera, aka her eyes.
Yeah, so there might be some sort of refugee smuggling ring. We're looking into it. It's at the Stonehawk Tavern. We have a meeting there in like an hour and a half. Maybe see you there. Maybe you're busy. Either way, no problem. Have a good day.
Alright, she'll tell the other.
Oh, I love smuggling.
This is a human trafficking ring, and he's like, "Oh fuck yes."
Yeah, let's get on some of this action.
Get in.
She suggests that the guard should arrest Vincent.
We found the
She
culprit.
said that. She said she tells the guard they should arrest him because
No,
he may be involved in it.
I said I wanted to be. I didn't say I was. If I was, I would say I was.
That's probably true. He's pretty stupid. He'd do that.
Okay, look, I'm not the brightest, but I would say it because I'm respecting.
That evidence.
Well, you know. Anyway, let's do the thing you guys want to do, which is bust it up. Oh.
I mean, look, what do you think about it? Look, is it really a bad thing? Maybe we don't need to worry about it.
Oh, I mean, it most definitely sounds like a bad thing.
Well, look. Think of it this way. The people want to get into Ironforge away from the orcs.
Yeah.
So if they want to sell themselves into slavery to do it, that's their right.
Ooh, oh, that slavery part, that really doesn't do it for me.
I wonder how this ties into the food scarcity, though. It's
selling the bodies for
makes sense.
Setting aside food, yes, for their captive.
Oh,
that would make sense.
Magistrates. What if they're in like some sort of cave?
Then they're inside of a cave.
Like a secret. Like a hidden one. Like a secret hidden.
Then they're inside of a cave that people can't find easily.
We gotta find it though. I know someone who's pretty good at finding things.
Who?
Rev!
Me?
Psst, Rev!
Oh, Rev just went to sleep because he had a headache.
Yes, Nathaniel, it was you.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at a lot of things, to be honest.
Oh, trust me, I've seen it. You are good at a lot of things.
I don't like it when you say things.
Oh.
Well, I thought you were going to finish that with like that.
Yes, can you add a couple more words onto it? Just...
No, I'm good.
Ugh. Anyway, I think we should hunt them down.
I guess we should go to this meeting, yeah?
Oh yeah, my lips will be sealed because I'll be outside.
You're gonna keep a lookout.
Yes, for trouble. And I don't want to blow your guys' cover.
That's actually pretty helpful.
I try sometimes.
It's addition by subtraction.
Okay, should I try all the time, do they know?
Try when we tell you to try.
Okay, should I try now?
Yes.
How they have it.
All right. I guess we just a round of drinks, and we'll see who shows up.
Is it still the same
Yeah.
day?
This is tomorrow morning.
So we have rested.
Yeah, you could have rested. This is the next day.
We
What
could
is it?
have.
Nice.
No, I'm good.
Nah, I'm
I
gonna go
wanna
to a
stay
rager, bro. End of the world party. Is this the place itself?
Yeah, you're at the right
Okay.
place.
Oh, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
You just sit on the bench with Rev if you want.
Nah, I don't wanna flirt with him.
Where's Kraz at?
Kraz, he would have gone with them if they wanted, but he seemed a
Well, he
little
got a
reticent.
baby, so
That is true. Did he wanted to take the baby? And
he should probably take his baby.
Oh,
That's
that
just
baby's
more
cute.
Dahlia
Oh, aren't
baby
you like a
abandoning his
aren't you like a
child.
babysitter? That's just he's got like sunglasses on. He's just like wasted out of his
Look,
mind,
He's
doing
on
like
you
coke
got-
and
like
shit.
swim
Look
shorts,
good.
open
Yeah.
Hawaiian shirt on the
What
You
is-
got
what
big
is-
boobs. That makes you a mom, right?
Yo,
So,
bro,
what
can
are
you
the-
like, hey, can you watch this little dude for a bit? Thanks.
Oh,
Yeah.
leave it.
Sorry,
Okay.
coaches. Go ahead.
What's the state of his
His rage.
citizenship?
Oh,
his abode.
I said
Illegal
I
orc.
assume maybe Mordalia would have left them with the conclave.
Yeah.
The Dalaran group. Yeah, they can.
Okay.
They'll be there. They're just throwing the baby into the magical well in the center.
I imagine he just
What does
spikes
it
it in the
do?
lava and walks away.
Nothing happened. Let's try to throw something else in now.
I'm gonna dip him in like
Base.
he's Achilles.
Hey, dipping
He's
shit
immune
in
to all magic now, except for
I
on his
respect
ankle.
that.
Man, that'd be great.
Yo, he just
Now,
gets
now,
no, he just gets
grab him by
stabbed
his
to death and
wrist and
can't.
dip him again.
He gets stabbed
You and
to death
Achilles
he
have
can't be
something in
healed.
common now, Vesp.
Well, that is true.
You both
Oh,
have a
shit.
tendon.
We both don't have a tendon.
Did they have you in like a? Did they give you like a boot or
Like
temporary
a
or
soft
anything?
cast, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
what happened? I didn't hear this. I can hear it
I
later.
was
snapped
playing
his-
basketball and when I finished my fadeaway jump, I landed in crunch.
Tell me you
Achilles
sunk it
tendon
at
slip.
least.
I mean,
Did it go
either-
in?
I don't. History will
Honestly, I
record that
don't
it was
remember.
sunk. No,
Fuck.
history will remember that it was sunk
'Cause here's the
very
thing,
cleanly.
As soon as it left my hands, I hit the ground.
Yeah.
I
You
heard
weren't,
nice
like, looking
shot,
up.
and then it was just crunch, and I went down immediately.
And then someone called a foul, and you shot your free throws with a torn Achilles like Kobe.
Actually, yesterday one of my kids, when they asked, like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" I said, "You know, my Achilles tendon is torn." He's like, "Oh, like Kobe." 'Cause he was
Oh
like,
shit!
He did have a torn
Oh,
Achilles, yeah.
Yeah.
Good on that kid.
Rest in peace, Mamba.
I mean, I guess some other basketball players have also torn their Achilles. Yeah,
Yeah, but
fucking
nobody
Not
was
only-
famous.
KD.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Right, so they get some drinks, some baby-free drinks. I hope they are.
Excuse me?
but-
Isn't that all drinks, right? Ideally.
I don't know what baby free means, to be honest. I don't know what that actually is. Like, no.
There's no
babies
Well,
baby
it's-
in the
oh, I
drinks,
just-
yeah.
That
Just
should
be
be every
clear.
drink.
Just to be clear, baby free is inherently better than baby included drink. I don't know
I
what
don't understand
yeah.
why it would
involvement-
be an ingredient. Yeah.
why ingredient involvement in any way should
It's
not
the
be
bitch, I
should not
guess.
be.
Look, I'm just you never know with these bars.
Yeah, we
Um,
should.
We should.
There needs to be some kind of review board.
I trust
That's a
Iron
problem.
Fords to have a law. Well, maybe not. I mean, dwarves. Maybe it's like Italy.
We call it
It
the
was-
baby kicker.
it
Like,
was
it's a weak
made
kicker?
by-
No.
It was a law made by Quel'Thalas dwarves, so that requires babies in the drinks.
What if there's like a fourth clan and it's just like the criminals? They just like
I guess that's basically the Dark Irons.
It's just the
role.
Dark Irons, yeah.
Okay, so they wait around for a while. It seems like maybe they're not gonna come, but then a trio of of detectives walk in. The promised meeting.
And Ellie's like, yeah, I brought 10 friends. Yeah, I hope that's fine. To a secret meeting.
Wow.
Oh my god, fuck off.
Jesus Christ.
Hate you.
Oh my god.
Walk into a much larger group than the initial 2 or 3 they were expecting. Look around in some mild confusion. You mean to tell me
Frost brew, I
there's
see.
12 people here?
I hate you. I don't know what to say.
Yes.
I can't, honestly. Frosty really angry, actually. I don't know what to tell you right now.
Sir, I'm here too, but yes, there's 12 people in this bar.
Hello. Ellie just waves.
Sabler gives what can only be described as a mean up nod, shaking out his coat and approaching.
Does he kiss his crucifix as he walks in?
His daughter's outside drinking alcohol.
Hey. Hey, yo, be careful. This doesn't look like a Catholic-friendly place. I'm Irish Catholic. He
Didn't
just says
expect you to
plain.
have so many friends.
But why not?
I was told we'd meet with 2, maybe 3. That's what you heard, right, person?
Oh, I
That's
think
what I
that just
heard.
that I wouldn't. I thought you said you wouldn't expect me to have a lot of friends. I think I'm
That too.
friendly. Wow. Wait, that's rude.
I have a lot of friends.
She does.
Travis.
Detective Sabler. Would you like to be my friend?
Sorry,
Yeah, I'm spoken for.
sorry, I got a wife.
So I've been talking this entire time, and I have
Oh,
not had the
what?
right settings.
I was wondering,
Oh.
I
yeah.
just thought you were being quiet.
No, I've been talking the entire time. Can we
Travis.
fix
I feel
our
like
stats?
you guys need to just do like
Yeah,
an
yeah.
hour long.
Yeah, we rested.
Okay.
Once an hour, you need to like.
Like,
do
no
a
one can
mic
ignore
check.
me for too long, so I know when my mic's fucked up.
Yeah, ironically, Sabler is not the black guy. Yeah.
Well, it has to be Frost Brew, though. Which, it didn't make
Yeah,
sense at
that's like
first. But I was
tea.
like, Frost Brew? That's too many words. Oh, Frost, Ice, Icy.
And it's close enough to dwarf. You know, a dwarf named Frostbrew makes
No,
complete
that
sense.
makes sense.
Well, your issue is that Burson and Sabler together, but Burson has long hair. That wouldn't happen.
That's yeah. That's
She has to have
it wa-
short
it was-
hair when they're
it was
Well, because
together.
weird.
she's
It
a
was
strong
hard to
woman.
find
so-
Yeah,
powers
yeah,
that
she's
were
a
even
strong
adjacent.
sporty young
Which means
chick
she
when
can't
she's
be
in
too
town.
feminine, apparently.
Yeah, 100%. She didn't get long hair until she became a mom, basically.
No, it's... There was a
He's
lot of
black.
cops were
I
like
thought
that,
he was
actually.
just bald. I don't think he-
No, I mean, Benson.
No, in the channel.
Oh! I think he's just bald, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's
He has kind of a Lex
thinning in the
Luthor thing
show,
going
but
on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was difficult to find adjacent looking pogs.
That's fair. Well, you should have just used
You
this.
should have
Yeah.
Just done that.
Yeah, you could have not done it.
Why
Alright.
do you just use the
Oh,
real
I was just saying,
fucking
just, yeah,
actors?
that's what I'm
Why
saying.
don't
Just
you
use
have
the
them
actual
walk in?
actors. Yeah,
I
exactly. You
was
are the
listening to the SVU theme to make the event because it's just
Oh my
good
God.
nonsense music, and then I was like, you know, there's a mystery that I could throw in.
You
some-
know,
just-
Ben
they
spent
just-
all of COVID watching every episode of this show. He really wants to see them again.
You know, they designed that music just to like turn your brain off. I think.
Yeah, prepare you for what's to come.
We watched
Alright.
Law and Order.
Yes.
Let's get down to business. What do you already know?
Well, we've heard there might be some sort of smuggling ring. For
Human
people.
trafficking, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
that's
it?
They might be using a secret way into the city, but we're not sure. But also, the people who've disappeared have mostly been showing up on rolls as refugees, so it's not like they're just getting random people. So they're probably coming from the camps, at least.
Why would they want them to come specifically from the camps?
I don't know.
Maybe because they're desperate.
And easy targets, unfortunately.
Precisely. And we think we know exactly where these scumbags are hiding out.
Where is that?
Is it a cave?
Says from the door behind them.
Oh, he's absolutely looking inside.
Isn't he on our suspect list?
Oh, he should be.
Yeah, keep an eye on him.
You should always keep an eye on me. You never know what I'm gonna do.
We know where these pieces of shit like to congregate. They're always hanging out in the Forlorn Cavern. If we're up to me, we just lock them all up now, but...
Did you say a cavern?
The Forlorn, that's what they call the place, with the brothel, with the questionable decor.
It's got dirt everywhere, and all the women are,
Do you have a plan in order to gather evidence or capture them?
Of course. What would we be if we didn't have a plan?
Not as effective.
You're right.
Is the evidence finding them with their cargo in hand?
That's what we need to do. Otherwise, it's never gonna stick.
Okay, then here's what we do. Izzy looks weak and pathetic, and is from Stormwind.
Okay, but... And Izzy pulls their hair back. I mean, it's pretty obvious I ain't human once my hair moves.
Well, more importantly, no one will really want you, I think.
Oh, come on.
I get it.
Yeah, Izzy, you're
Well,
my
I mean, in
bud.
terms of any utility, you're not very utile.
I love to use Izzy as a friend and a companion.
What the
sound? Like a soundboard. It's not sexual. It's not sexual.
I'm just gonna sit over here.
I said it's not.
I'm just saying, of the people who I would describe as pathetic or an easy target, pretty high on the list.
Oh yeah, what about me, huh? Why don't I go ahead?
Bit of a free use there about him, aye.
If we were to look at if we were to look at the roles, could you not find some commonality between people that have been taken?
Oh.
Sabler puts a finger up and then kind of bites the inside of his cheek before pulling out a notebook.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. So who's been taken? Have they been taking older, younger, men, women?
Ugly.
Yeah, I don't think they
Nothing
keep that
in the
on the
notes
list.
about ugly.
I think they probably do. What's that? What
Do
did
they want
Bruce say?
Do they want a short, orange-eyed man? With
Doubtful.
blonde hair?
I have my doubts.
Yes, they don't seem to be in very high demand as of late.
Well, there's not a lot, but the supply is kind of, not short either. So really, it's kind of a double-edged.
Very short.
Double-edged, as they say.
We don't want to hear about your edging.
Oh.
All right, from my notes, let's see. Nothing isolated. It's always, no, they aren't getting taken out one by one. It's couples, families, groupings.
Damn.
So it's not a person here or there. If there's a husband, a wife, a kid, getting moved at once. Sick pieces of shit.
Well,
that makes me sick.
Interesting. So it's not individuals.
What's their income bracket like? Is it people that are likely to be missed? People that are on the fringe of society?
It's hard to say. A lot of the people coming into the cities, I mean, they're all refugees. Most of them have given up most of their possessions by this point. What does it say in their Sabler? Let's see. Looks like a lot of low middle income, yeah, from what we can gather. It's incomplete information. The refugees that we've talked to haven't exactly been forthcoming with information.
What sort of vulture preys on breeder rats?
Whew, there's a lot to unpack in that sentence.
What do you mean by that?
Vultures usually prey on carrion.
That's why I said, what sort of vulture preys on breeder rats?
But probably not a vulture. Probably something else. Like a falcon.
Vultures can certainly eat rats. You do know they're very large and powerful, right?
Maybe it's an owl.
They do get big.
What I'm wondering is, how does this connect to the missing food?
Well, I suppose they wouldn't want them to starve.
That would suggest that the route they're using is quite long. Like at least a day or two's travel, else why bother taking food with you? Why?
And that they have the connections necessary to get the food.
So we have 2 points that we need to look into. We need to find the people and free them, and we need to find out what the connections are that are supplying them with food and the ability to travel.
And all roads lead to the Forlorn Cavern.
Good point.
Izzy raises their hand.
Do you think it could be related to that big network of tunnels that those guys were working out of? You know, the masked guy.
Izzy.
Oh, gosh.
Speak, Izzy.
Oh, okay. You said they had taken families, right?
Right.
If I could probably get somebody on the inside if you want.
What do you mean? What? Show your work. What are you saying?
Well, my mom was here.
Yes. You're gonna try to kidnap your mother.
Yeah,
The war hero.
Your mother is large.
And
A large warhammer wielding woman is not likely to be kidnapped by a human trafficker.
He probably crushed their skulls.
As in fairness, every time I've seen her, she's been covered in blood, I'm just saying.
Oh, that's accurate, yeah.
It's like a scary guy.
Okay, well, that's my idea. Okay.
However, human family.
Why would they want families?
It just seems like extra mouths to feed.
Must
Plus
be
we're dealing with traffickers that really care about kids.
Oh, gosh.
Building farms for humans.
I mean, they wouldn't want the. You'd think if they're selling people, arranging them places, they wouldn't necessarily. They wouldn't want to take people together. That's what makes them harder
human
to sell.
farms, though. Like, here's a breeding pair. You can have it.
Well, yeah, you want a breeding pair, though. You don't want to buy a piglet.
Why are you guys so knowledgeable?
Well, the piglet will grow up eventually, won't it? And then you have another spare.
Well,
It's
these
like
are
an
long
extra
piglets. They take a while.
I really
That's
don't
alright.
like this conversation. We don't need to justify it. I mean, we know it's
What do
wrong.
you mean justifying? We're talking about the reasons why someone might do it.
The logic of it.
Why don't we just find them and then ask them?
Oh, it's that simple. Alright, well, problem solved. It's fine then.
I can ask
Okay,
them.
alright.
Nice, thank you,
Let's
Izzy.
do
It's
it.
done. It's
Yes.
done. We've found them. There's no more
Nice.
need to do any work or theory crafting.
Fuck
I
Yeah.
mean, I can
Wait,
ask them. And
Does that
Izzy-
mean we can celebrate?
Izzy wiggles their fingers with a little bit of magic
Who are
showing.
you going to
Wait, who?
ask?
Do you
The-
know these
the-
people? Can you
No,
communicate with them?
When we find the people who are smuggling, I can ask them.
Step one is finding the people, though.
Well, don't we know where it starts?
We know where it's
The
in.
Forlorn Cavern is a fair-sized district.
Okay, well, we gotta start somewhere.
There's a few areas.
Well, we
of
started
interest in there that we're looking
brainstorming, which
at.
we were doing before you interrupted it.
Sorry.
You're forgiven.
You know what? I'm gonna keep an eye out in the trade district. There were a few suspects I wanted to talk to here.
Is one of them that man behind you? Because he probably is involved in some way.
Hey, listen.
He's on the list.
I'll talk all you need, man.
Surprising.
I'll do the talking.
Hey, you don't have to twist my arm unless you want to.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's a pervert. Sorry.
I don't know about that, but
It's
well,
We do.
No, there's already enough of you all. Frostbrew, why don't you stick with them? I'll go with Burson. We'll see what we can shake, see what falls loose.
Yeah, it's probably good to have a partner with you, considering they're kidnapping people and all.
yeah, don't shake too hard. Something might fall on you.
That's what we're hoping.
That's it, yeah.
Da, 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 da.
Wait, are you just supposed to seem like a couple? Is that a plan there?
It seems like you two should be in a relationship of some sort.
Oh
But
shit,
you're-
and if Izzy goes with him,
You don't
they
want
can
to
be their
force it.
child.
No, but like naturally over numerous years, you think something would coalesce just from the chemistry.
And our mutual love of
but he
children
is
that
taken,
manifests
though.
in weird ways.
Yeah, but his wife is kind of a bitch. She doesn't really understand.
Detective Besson, have you ever been in close contact with being kidnapped before?
To be clear, his wife is not a bitch. She's pretty.
I personally
she's
have been kidnapped dozens of times.
No, wrong. It's I
It's
was
all right,
almost
Cole.
kidnapped once.
No,
I was almost
kidnapped.
kidnapped.
No, no,
once
here's
by
what
some-
she gives him a deep look. It lasts for 10
It's
seconds
not-
and goes,
it's not-
I had a rough, I had a hard experience. I had something worse.
You know?
I had something worse than being kidnapped. Is what you're
She knows
saying.
what you've been through.
Victim gives
Yeah.
her an evil
She
look, and
knows-
the rapist victim goes, "I'm so sorry."
That was the worst episode that happened. I
Was
was so
the-
disgusted.
It was
The rape victim is
disgusting.
like,
The rape victim?
An actual rape victim.
Yeah. How you never been through it? She looks at her. She's like kind of nods. She goes, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." She doesn't go, "No, I wasn't raped." She goes, "It was terrible." Like,
Not to make light, but like, if you haven't been raped, you probably shouldn't imply that you've been raped. Okay?
to a victim.
To a victim of rape is fine.
Well, that's
Anyway.
the twist on Burson, where Benson, nothing ever actually happened
It
to
kinda
her,
happened to
but
Burson,
everything happens
actually.
to Burson always. She's been murdered several times.
No, people can be brought back to life.
Kraken keeps resurrecting her.
The psychopath killed himself, but then gets brought back.
Yeah, we'll play the role a couple, see what happens. Maybe we'll be able to get a few of the freaks to stand out. Can't wait to kill these scumbags.
You mean arrest, right?
Huh? Yeah.
No, the in-character thing would be, I can't wait to throw them in prison until they get raped.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Prison rape. Like, aren't you the
Yeah,
rape?
you know,
Fuck
hey, you know what Marmalade, they're gonna love spreading you around in prison. I tell you
Fuck
what.
you in your mouth.
That's
Like,
okay. That's the most realistic
Jesus.
part of Law and Order.
No,
Yeah.
just to be clear, there was an entire hour-long episode about how someone they joked about him getting raped in prison.
He got raped in
He
jail.
was raped in jail, and then his whole thing was a revenge plot. And, like,
Yeah.
I'm so
Came
sorry.
out and
I
started
didn't
killing
I
people.
didn't mean it. I wasn't serious. Like that was I didn't arrange anything. I'm so sorry. And then like 3 episodes later, they're joking about rape in prison.
Yeah.
Was dark.
Yeah, I assume one writer was like, "Hey, it'd be cool if there was like a comeuppance for this trend," and then the other writer was like, "Oh, I need to write this for you
Hero.
episode?"
Yeah. Okay, let's go. That guy's out of here. Let's get back to business. Rape. Average Hollywood writers, man.
You ready to go?
Yes.
Wait, what's your name again?
Frostbrew.
frost fruit.
You got a wife, Frostbear?
I'll be asking questions.
Don't be offended by that. He has relations with women and sex with men.
He puts 2 fingers up to his chin like, oh fuck.
Oh fuck, that's gay.
Hey dog, that makes you gay.
Why is he Mike Tyson?
Hey dog, because I get a
That
list.
makes you gay.
That
He does
makes you
kind of
gay.
gay.
That makes you gay.
Telling me that there's people who get off to this shit.
I think my favorite part is that guy's like a football player. He's just absolutely huge and jacked. It's just like, what?
I have sex with men in relation with women. No, that makes you gay.
Did they investigate a gay pro football league like ring or something? I don't even remember what the.
They were down low, black dudes.
Yeah,
They were
okay.
like, yeah.
Because there's some other episode where there's like a white professional football player who's I don't.
Yeah, his name was Aaron Rodgers.
Nice.
And we all
The guy
What?
become, like,
Did he murder me or
Bears
something?
fans just to
He's
make
New
fun of
York's
Aaron
problem
Rodgers.
now.
He's not gay. He really, really likes women.
I like women in their gross parts down there. My favorite part of the woman's body.
What if you're just like, yeah, I love women and all that, you know, and he gestures
Gross.
vaguely at the crotch. Yeah, he
All
kind of
that.
flinches a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah, that's.
That whole
dang
business.
situation down there. His mom.
Sorry, I ate some bad peaches earlier.
Dude, peaches.
They head to the Forlorn Cavern. This song's too chill. Sorry, Professor Layton, you can come back later. Go back to that. The Forlorn Caverns were always sort of a site for the black market in Iron Forge. A lot of smuggling, some minor criminal activity, major criminal activity. But lately, the guards have essentially abandoned the district entirely. They don't have the manpower to police it. And in the power gap that's followed, there's some new sheriffs in town.
God, it's just all ugly dwarf men.
You're so mean to these dwarves. They
Look at
lost
these guys!
everything.
Can you blow up one of these plugs? Yeah, look at this shit.
It's just, he's sad.
His beard looks like it's made of maggots.
What the
That's
fuck?
disgusting.
That's
The fuck is
this
this
guy.
fucking?
This looks like AI art.
That's mean to the original artist.
Well,
His helmet
it's a
does look like it's growing out of his head.
Yeah, blow one up again. I'll tell you if it's AI or not. That's AI art. Look at his eyes.
It is? No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, it is.
I
AI
know
art.
it might not be, but
No, look at
it
his
looks.
right eye.
No,
That's AI.
I do think it looks that way, but
Yeah.
as
Hey,
someone's
whatever.
like,
It's just
I'm
because
pretty sure I've
fucking
had this
Google
fog for a
Docs
while.
are.
You can-
I'm
can
saying
fu-
Google's full of AI art now because of
Yeah. It
does
Midjourney.
suck.
It's like the
Yeah.
first result when you look
I
at
mean,
fantasy art.
Or if I'm stealing art. I don't give
no,
a
I
fuck.
don't give
Yeah.
a fuck. I hate
Shrug.
artists personally, especially specific ones, but
What is
When
going
you
on
look
with
up
his head
specific-
situation? His forehead situation.
Exactly.
no, that
What
was my
about
first
this
thought.
guy? That's not AI. That's a.
No,
That's
it's just-
no,
he's
that
like he's
looks
retarded.
Yeah,
He was
does
drawn
like
with purpose.
he looks like he has
Spare change.
Spare
Spare coins for the
Vincent-
refugee.
Vincent will give him 50 gold. Now fuck off, quick.
You're a refugee. Where are you from?
I'm from Catanos, man. Oh, thank you. He looks towards Vincent, who gave him 50 gold. That's so much. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, quick, get out of here and don't get eaten or something.
What?
I don't know what they do with people
Are
with
you
money.
going to eat me?
Have
No,
you seen any people around here recently that are newly arrived? Well, humans, that sort of thing.
Humans.
Pairs of humans.
Well, he looks around a bit. There's there's a lot of humans here, and I've seen some at night, but I just stick to my little corner.
There are lots of humans here at night.
Mm-hmm. More unusual.
Can we see these people up on the walls?
The black dude.
Not from this part. You'll be able to in a sec, but yeah, not from where you
Well,
are.
Ellie can probably hear them with her echolocation.
Ellie could definitely hear like armor.
Oh, she
shifting
screams
and
at
stuff.
the wall.
Someone up on the walls here. That's in armor.
So I'm gonna zoom this in again for dear Mina. She wanted to see.
What kind of weapons do they have?
I don't think she's in here. I think she needs to see
Oh
it.
no,
online, so
I'm
needs to
taking a
copy it.
screenshot of it.
Oh, okay. You could just hit Z and not show it to everybody at that point. Fool.
Yeah, you already fucked
can
with my
just hit
experience,
Z?
Travis.
Yeah, hit Z.
If I just hit Z, it only shows it to me.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Really?
Do it to your own paw. Everybody can do their own paw.
I had no idea that it did that. I thought you could only show it to everyone.
Whoa, I just did it.
Yeah.
I
You guys
literally.
use a roll 20 for a
I didn't. You know what? Vess?
Whoa!
I didn't
Cool.
believe you because I don't trust you. But I did it, and I am amazed.
I had
Hey,
no fucking
you
clue.
can do it with the observer too.
Yeah. Okay.
See the sprinkling of mist. Yeah. I wish I could be of more help.
You've done more than enough. Thank you for all you've done.
Of course. I'm gonna go back to my corner.
Maybe you should find an inn, somewhere else.
No,
Someone that's not the corner where you gotta get.
no, my money's safe here.
Okay, whatever, not my problem. But
I can buy so many Gucci tickets with this.
no, the Kuji is closed.
There's some more refugees who give him a few looks. Oh, hello there, ma'am.
Who said that? Oh, hello.
Welcome to the Forlorn Caverns. Not so forlorn as you can see. We've got plenty of friendly folk here. And now, lovely elven lass.
Well, you're very kind. May I have your name?
Of course. My name's Gabork.
What?
Gabork.
Aye.
Where are you from, Gabork?
Gabork Red Hand. Ironforge, born and bred.
Well met. I'm Damiel.
Damiel.
Why's your hand red?
Oh, just a family name.
What's the origin of it?
My great-great-great-grandfather stuck his hand in a smelter.
Why
You
did
should
he?
turn it red? That should just make it not be your hand anymore.
Why
Oh,
did
he put it in quite fast, so it came
Why?
out with a lot of.
Why?
Oh, nobody asked him. He died shortly after.
And you guys were
Put
like,
his hand
that's.
in, pulled his hand out.
So wait,
screamed,
he
and fell
died.
backwards into the smelter.
He died,
you-
but then you decided that's what we're gonna name our
You all
line after.
named your whole line after his tragic suicide.
It's not very.
Well, let's
to honor
consider what
his
he
memory.
said. He said,
What did he say?
I think you may have cut off Vesp.
Oh, he said he put his hand into the smelter and pulled it back out, and then he spun around and fell into the smelter again, which really is a very involved way to die.
Could call him Redback at that point.
He just
That
got really
sounds a bit
hungry.
racist.
Redback does sound racist, but it's actually not a racist term.
Yeah, it just sounds like
mixing of two
Using two
different
distinct
races.
racist terms.
This is quite a large gathering. Is there something I could do for you all?
Oh, you could say that. There's definitely something you
Why don't you buy slaves? You know we can buy slaves at.
Oh, slaves. Oh, that's I don't deal in sales of the flesh, madam.
Oh, well, we didn't ask if you did.
Sense motive.
By all means.
You can be on
This is an
Denali.
honest fella. Come on.
Maybe we Denali sense motive, but someone else can do it.
Yeah, let's look at my sense motive.
Kids need help.
Yeah, I mean you can just make the roll.
Nathaniel's a little far back.
Eh.
21.
21. He seems, it seems like he knows something, but he is taken aback by the question.
Wow, a helpful sign.
Oh, all right. I don't control where you go. Have fun in the.
Oh, do you want to? Is there something?
Well,
Control
simply
where I
if you.
go if you want.
Oh, I might very well be interested in that.
But we need to know more, Mr. Red Hand.
I tell you more, and then you'll become Miss Red Bottom.
What the fuck?
That might be arranged.
Suggestion.
To make that will save. Spell the spell.
Yeah, same as
Nope,
last time.
use it.
Succeed.
More forthcoming. She's like, be more forthcoming.
Well, look, I would never deal in the sale of flesh myself. One would be hard pressed to deny that there's been a lot of new folk making their way in lately. If you're looking to learn important info more than a humble drug dealer like myself can tell you, then you've got to you're gonna have to speak to the Triumvirate.
Triumvirate? Where's that?
Well, if you follow the helpful sign, it'll lead you to the front door of their base. They've got let's say it's instead of the Iron Forge Guard, they're who you have running things down here. If you're looking for information, they're certainly able to deal in it. And if you're looking for drugs, I'm your man.
Wait, what kind of drugs?
Since
All right, never mind.
Come back later when the old ball and chain isn't around.
No, this is my relative of sorts.
Of course, family first.
What do you use of sorts like that? It just makes anything you say sound suspicious.
Okay, sorry. This is my working business associate. Is that better?
yes,
Well, there you go.
Well, a good day to you, Gopork, Red Hand.
And to you. And especially to you, madam.
Yeah, look, don't get handsy, Gopork.
I save that for the brothel.
Oh, trust me, Goldborg, you're gonna like what you see.
Oh, I know I will. Whenever I go to the Cock and Gobble, it's a good time.
I don't like that place.
You should. They've remodeled.
Oh. Tell me more.
I hear they even added a private room where you don't have to fucking flub everyone else.
Oh, I hate coming in front of other people.
What the fuck?
I really...
The personal conversation, you guys.
I actually hate that my hearing is this good. It's annoying.
It's averted.
Personal preference situation, I think, but alright.
Oh, you can head through this building here. Sorry, I know it's confusing with
Is there
the rooftops.
Is there anything going on in this building?
No, it's mostly like
a hobo
there's a
orgy.
stairway that leads up to a second floor, but it's mostly just like rafters and a few stalls on the first floor.
Yeah, magistrates. Yeah, do you know why they call this place?
Yeah. There's a cavern and the atmosphere is forlorn.
Because of the water.
Do you know what they call you, a little annoying man?
Hey,
I
Pedalia.
have my suspicions.
Pedalia, left and right, there's a lot of men in armor with crossbows.
And?
Just so you know.
Yeah, there's certainly quite the armed force here. In fact, let's see, who would have been present for that?
Natalie, because Natalie was here.
Yeah, Natalie was here, so not any Vesp characters. Nathaniel definitely was. Vincent probably was. Izzy, I think.
It was Izzy or Damiel. I don't remember which.
Damiel, I don't think Damiel was never in Ironforge before.
So it was Izzy.
Yeah. These gentlemen look. They seem to be down near doppelgangers of the Black Sea brigands who came for Sisher last time.
Oh, what do you know? It's Sisha's friends. I thought we killed all of you. Or at least most of you. Oh, you multiplied.
What the heck?
Shit.
Dirty sons of guns.
We're not gonna have any trouble, are we?
I mean,
Not
That's
unless
up to-
you make some.
that's up to you.
I don't plan on making any trouble, but your friend here's getting awful close.
He likes to be close
What?
to guys.
I just seem to remember. Was it you guys? I just remember you guys started a bunch of shit and tried to kidnap one of us, and we killed a bunch of you. And, you know, the rest of you ran away like scared little girls.
We don't seem so scared now.
Really?
You
You're
still feel a
shaking.
little chaos, I suppose? I don't know what the point of that one was.
Yeah, good point, magistrates.
Look, we're part of a different, improved organization now.
Tell me more.
Those were the Black Sea bastards, or the Black Deep brothers.
Oh, your brothers. That makes sense because you look so similar.
That is a better name.
The same thing, it's just gayer now.
Better
Alright.
than what it was, at least.
Black Sea Brigand, Black Deep Brothers.
They're the brothers that go deep on each other, I guess.
Don't you shout out Battle Brothers all the time?
He says it kind
He
Yeah,
does!
yeah, but that's different.
You do!
It's different.
This right here, this is my battle brother. 3 years and counting.
Yeah,
what
did
mean
you buy some kind of
exactly?
ring to commemorate it?
Yeah, ring of protection.
He says he
Good-
says it, he
good
slaps the other guy on the ass.
Grabs his dick, like, yeah! That's a ring right there, it's called a cock ring.
Hoorah, Super 5!
Wow. Gross.
Where's Bellinor?
I want 10 black deep loads on this hat.
What the fuck?
Black deep
Jesus
load.
Christ.
You have a new organization, then that means you must have a new leader.
It does.
Or they could have a flat structure and not have like a pyramidal sort of thing.
That's ridiculous. Who would do something like that?
People do like a strong leader.
Me too. We've got 3 right inside. We're the law in this part of town, so.
Oh,
Hope
that's
you're
the
here not to
triumvirate
cause any
thing.
trouble.
I kind of doubt you're the law, but all right.
You want to see my cuffs?
You're not a type.
What? Yeah, she kind of looks. Yeah.
What? What do I look like?
You know what they say about half elves.
No.
That they're
About
hot?
what?
What do they
Half
say about
elves.
half elves?
Yeah, what do they
Lesbians.
say?
Okay, I'll be honest, I thought she was a lesbian too. Not in a bad way, just I got that vibe anyway, so
Right?
if that's the case, it's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. It's like whatever floats your boat.
I don't know about any half-elf lesbians, but you have a very strong sapphic vibe.
Oh. Okay. Thanks.
Gives her a thumbs up.
Let's see.
Then she looks in her eyes and she's heard that you're gonna be straight now.
Plus 19 will save.
Dorian's
my-
dead.
My straight conversion therapy JOI video.
It's because she's a
Straight
blonde
conversion
healer, isn't it?
therapy, JOI.
I don't think we've
That
ever
would
had a
make
lightning mage.
someone gay. That would...
A what mage?
Lightning mage.
Just fucked up. What the fuck? It took me a second.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. Hey, actually, you have Serrani.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we do have.
Oh.
Serrani, get on it.
What?
She's the correct.
Start converting people.
Oh! Alright,
Yeah.
Ellie Saris, get ready. Time to zap the gay away.
Well, anyway, if you fags just want to suck each other off for a bit, we'll just head through.
Well, you're not
It's gonna be initiative, I think.
Nowhere!
Oh, whoa, what?
It's the dolphin. We're fat.
We're fat. That kind of hateful language may fly with the Ironforge Guard, but down here, we don't say that shit.
Wow.
That's
Wow,
interesting.
Fuck
you guys
Boundary
are
to
so
draw.
cool. How's the slavery going, by the way?
Excuse me?
Yeah, the slavery.
The fuck is this guy talking about?
It's like shavery, but the H is an L.
Oh, now I get it.
Aye, Lady Denali, well put.
We suspect you enslaving refugees for pay.
Oh, for fun, I don't know. Who knows?
I'm sure a quick chat with your bosses will clear things up.
I don't know if I want to waste their time with this.
Well, no offense, but how are you going to stop us?
He sizes them up.
Nathaniel cracks his knuckles.
But now he's under the fucking. She's not getting shot by
She's
She's like, fuck
She's like,
that.
dude, if I step out there,
I ain't getting shot.
That's
Like,
why
look,
Ellie was like, hey, just so
I
you
can,
know.
I can
Left
fireball
and right.
I can fireball one group, the other group's
Yeah,
gonna
she
kill me.
said yes, so with Ellie, then she stepped back inside.
Of course, yeah, Ellie stayed out because, you know.
Oh yeah, it's her fetish. Getting shot at.
I'll lead them all to me.
Her every plan. What if they all try to attack me? Like, Ellie, stop. You need to run away.
Well, she was the bait against the giant centipede, against the trolls.
Yeah.
She was the bait in the first event, yeah.
Can I find the fucking... I hate when I lose a map.
Uh-huh.
What? Why is that laughing? It just means you have to wait longer.
The plan called for bait.
It did call for bait.
So you would volunteer.
We always bait.
Yeah, let's
Always
get to
baiting.
let's
Time to
start
get to
baiting.
baiting.
I read an article that
Yeah.
there was a new kind of baiting where when you get to your car, when you like get to a
Uh-huh.
parking spot, other cars will park on either side of you and they won't do anything, but they will follow you out and then follow you home and they'll like, get you on either side.
What does
and,
that have
like,
to do with jerking
force
off?
you during,
Catherine, I hate
force
to
you
s-
around a certain like alley or something.
I hate to tell you that we were talking about masturbating when we said baiting.
Oh, I was thinking BAITING. My bad.
That is a
BAIT
they
would have done
get you
enough.
from others. They get you from either side on the way home.
Oh yeah, then they come.
Apparently that was the plan, I guess. I don't know.
Where the fuck did they?
I remember there was a guy in Philly who was going around masturbating through Swiss cheese holes.
That's disgusting.
You remember that? Was
Yeah.
that guy? Was that man you?
No.
Were you a little
I
jealous,
wouldn't
though?
use Swiss.
What would you use?
Something peppery.
What the fuck?
Gotta look through all these maps.
That's your dick, yo.
Wow.
Don't criticize the way I speak.
Take 6 minutes while I look for this.
I have 7 actually.
Crutches are so fucking annoying. Oh my god.
Oh.
It's
Yeah,
a fucking
yeah, I
ordeal
agree.
to get somewhere.
Yeah.
I used to be able to get up and walk to get something during an event, but now it's like if I go to get something, like, oh, I need to find this out better.
You need to go do 10 other things. I don't want to do this shit again.
What are you gonna do for your birthday tomorrow?
Nothing, really.
Celebrate
Red
war
Robin?
crimes.
Maybe I'm
You
gonna
should
Red
know-
Robin.
you
Yeah,
should
it
have,
is
like,
funny.
a
I
nice
did not
bird.
know I shared a birthday with fucking Kissinger. Like that. Oh my god.
Younger.
I knew I shared a birthday with Fischl from Genshin Impact.
Who's that?
Some
Who's-
loser.
What does he look like?
She's a chuny loser.
A toony loser?
Chuny.
It means
That-
middle school behavior.
Oh.
Like little kids that do loud, annoying, stupid, edgy stuff. Like,
hate
basically,
that
Light
shit.
or the guy from the book one.
Light Yagami.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, from
No,
Death Note?
I'm not sure which one is the
Not Death
guy.
Note.
From Death Note?
No, what I'm saying is people think they could do that kind of shit would be chuny. Like it's silly, goofy, edgy shit based.
Like the evil eye is like the
Yeah, like,
classic
what
thing.
I'm saying, like that's goofy, and Death
Oh,
Note's
yeah.
goofy too, to be honest.
It is.
Yeah, well, except that it's real in
Well, I'm saying,
the
people that
universe.
act like that, I'm saying that would like, oh, chuny think their shit is real too, is it? Their behaviors are really obnoxious. Let's see.
One, the black-haired girl from Love Live. Yeah.
I don't watch anime because I'm not gay.
Yeah, true.
I've never watched the anime either. There was a Grand Blue Fantasy collab, so
Gay anime shit.
That's what GBF stands for. Yeah.
Gay anime shit.
I can't spell neither because that's gay.
True.
Salutation.
Okay. Fucking found it. He can be let inside by the Black Deep Boys, as they prefer to be called. The guards let them inside, and they are brought into a appears to be the first floor of a tavern, with nary a patron save more members of this reformed gang. So, the Blight of the Loch came to pay us another visit.
Another? But I thought you guys were all new.
Look harder, friend.
Is
Make,
this the new? Is this the new plug?
Make an intelligence check, Nathaniel. This is the new pug.
Okay. Because you used it before, only 2 people here would get it. But if it's a new character,
I've used it before. Who was it for?
I'm pretty sure that guy was in the fucking dwarf casino gambling dead.
Oh.
So Merdalian
Dwarf
and
Casino.
yeah, remember they played poker.
I do
No.
remember
It was-
that. Yeah, in
It was
Talran,
during the
when the
Talran,
guy
yeah.
had tried to steal Razik.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
nobly
yeah.
died
Yeah.
for his
Oh,
bandit
did we kill
friends.
this guy?
I think Razik killed him.
I think so.
No, that was a different pog for that guy. But I know.
But
I know
this
what
guy
you're
was like
talking
inside of the bar. I think.
Oh.
One of the leaders, I think. Matter, the same actor, different character.
Got a
about.
little,
Yeah, same actor.
little mustache.
Nathaniel, intelligence,
Uh,
as well as anyone else who was present for that. So, Izzy, is that
Hang
it
on.
on this map? Serrano, maybe? I don't think so.
Maybe. I don't think she was there for that fight.
Yeah.
You cannot
I
be
think
the
the rest of the-
guy that we fucked up and he like jumped in the water with his horrible wounds.
He smiles faintly. The very same.
Well, I thought, that's pretty impressive. I thought you would be dead of like, a filthy infection from the disgusting water.
It was not easy to survive, but once I crawled my way out of that black deep, I ended up reinvigorated
What the
with a
fuck?
new purpose.
You turned your life around.
I have, for what it's worth.
Does that new life include slavery?
He tilts his head towards Mordalia. Give me a sense motive.
And her role is. I could double click her to bring her. She's. This was a bad act. It was like. $19.
19, okay. Barristan does seem genuinely surprised to hear that.
No man in my service is a slave. Nor do I deal in slaves.
Well, that's good to hear.
It should be.
Do you know who might deal in slaves in this area?
He purses his lips for a moment and then puts up a finger.
This seems like a conversation better had in the presence of my partners. I sense there will be import in what we discuss.
Oh, are they
Yes.
the slave traders?
They did say there was a triumvirate, and you're just an umvirate.
Indeed I am. Unumvirate. Would unumvirate?
I think that's just a dictator.
It's just
Yeah, you're a one virate.
A one-virate.
An unvirate. The math of it.
down the.
No, I think those are animals that like walk on their toes.
Man.
Think about it. You have a bicycle has 2 wheels, and a tricycle has 3 wheels, and then a unicycle has 1 wheel. So unvirate is a one virate.
Univorate.
That's called showing you what.
Izzy claps.
Down the stairs come a pair of cruel-looking dwarves who are also familiar as firm friends of the Blades of the
They're
Loch.
cruel looking.
They are.
Evil
Look at
hammer.
this guy.
Oh, hey!
If it isn't our friends, the Blades of the Loch.
Oh, it's those
Natalie
guys.
wouldn't happen to be with you, would she?
Who?
Natalie.
Oh,
From the other Blades.
no, she ain't with us right now.
Oh.
They ran her
My
off because they're
apologies.
jerks.
Goris,
Oh, yeah,
would you
okay.
please put this poisoned pie away? We'll have to bake her another when she comes.
What?
Of course. For the next time.
You just misheard. He said poison, as in boysenberry.
No, the
Uh-huh.
pie was poisoned. I thought she would find joy in feeding it to an enemy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it wasn't for her. Okay.
I was just gonna cover for you there, but I mean, all right.
Got that.
Oh, what is so important that you would come and visit a pair of old dwarves and their newfound friend?
Well, we've been hearing rumors that there might be some trafficking going on with people, humans specifically. We came to ask if you know anything on the matter.
I'm going to assume you're looking into this in an official capacity.
Maybe.
Frostbrew does not seem eager to say anything, hoping to remain, perhaps, ambiguous about this.
We did hear the rumor, at least.
If you are here in an official capacity, we would be more than happy to help, as upstanding citizens of Ironforge. We will provide what information we can. I can say for my part that there has been a unexpected influx of recruits to the Black Deep Brothers. Refugees from Stormwind within the city, those with prior fighting experience.
And they seek you guys out?
Once they are within the Forlorn Caverns, they see us patrolling the streets, yes. There have certainly been more humans than usual here.
But they don't look like they've been forced to come down here or anything like that.
They always travel in groups, we know that much.
Yeah, they do. They call them pods. With the dolphins.
I got it. I understood. I was hobbling back, but I understood.
I'll advise you with this. We are unaware of the trading of any human flesh within the Forlorn Caverns. There has certainly been a quiet transition of humans to this area. I would seek out more information.
Have you been recruiting?
Of course, we are always in need of more able-bodied men and women.
Yes,
What
but
organization isn't?
But are you actively sending representatives of yours up to the refugees?
No, we keep to us. We keep to our neck of the woods, as it were.
Then who's sending them down here?
You should investigate. Oh, it's all right, Barristan. I know you don't like saying that word. The cock and gobble. Yes, they've refurbished recently. Their establishment is much larger than it was.
Huh. This is a wartime. Where'd they get the funds to refurbish?
Barristan shrugs.
Well, I'd like to say that I'm some sort of spy master with knowledge of all that goes on. Really,
There's
I just
Vincent, probably.
rely
Yes,
on
yes.
my men's gossip.
To be fair, it's a wartime. There are plenty of more people in the area that are looking for a way to relieve their stress. I think a brothel is the perfect business I've opened. If we want to make
Precisely.
money.
Especially since they got rid of their old calling card. They have doors and curtains now, I'm told.
How refreshing.
Wow.
That was their prior business model. Just
Denali shrugs kind of indifferently. He's not even indifferent. He's kind of like, eh.
Well, thank you for your time, and keep up the good work turning yourself around. As he gives him a thumbs up.
Yeah, turn yourself around.
because you're fags.
There's a lot of water in there for Lord Caverns.
Yes, there is.
Maybe it's a Kultiran doing the smuggling.
Maybe. A lot of these caverns wind and weave deeper than you'd ever know. And the waters beneath so far into know.
Oh, I know a lot about depth.
Are you looking for a new organization?
Do you, Vincent? Try adding some to your conversational skill.
Do you want him?
Oh.
I was just saying, it's obvious that they've got a bunch of friends of Dorothea around here, if you know what I mean.
Dorothea.
He goes for a high five.
I don't know, I just wanted to make a joke. It's a common Kultiran name.
Should you desire a drink or any more information, my associates and I will be here, managing affairs in the caverns.
Drinks? What kind of drinks do you have?
Lots of rum.
I'll take a
Dark rum.
Yeah, give me the darkest rum you have.
Bartender, get him a black deep bareback.
What the fuck?
Good God.
Yeah, okay, alright.
Disgusting.
Nathaniel, why does the drink sound so gay?
They're facts. What are you talking about, Vincent? It's clear.
I thought it was like a joke thing, like a haha. I was just kidding.
I'm always right.
Okay, not always.
The bartender will leave a shot glass of the drink on the counter for Vincent.
He will slowly sip it up.
It's a small but powerful drink.
Vincent, do you remember the last time you drank
that
something on a mission?
I don't remember that actually. When was it? I drink on every mission. Every single mission I drink.
Is that from Rum Ranch?
God, I miss Ram Ranch.
Yeah, with all the women there that have sex with men.
I miss Ram Breeder Ranch.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You notice anything about this room, Vincent? There's no girls.
Yeah, there's several women here. Several.
Hey, it's a default card, Pog. Give me a break. All the Ballisters could be women. Look at them.
Isn't that a... Hang on, what?
That could be a woman.
Nathaniel,
I think so.
Nathaniel,
There's
we've
no
got
beard there.
Nathaniel. There's 3 or 4 women here. Maybe 5.
No, you just... No way.
I'll point them out if you want.
They all got gay little mustaches.
Well, I mean, Nathaniel, look at got a mirror right here. Just
What are you talking about?
your mustache is kind of.
What the fuck are you saying, Vincent?
It's kind of gay.
You wanna go for a fucking swim, you little bitch?
Oh, you looking to strip
Careful what
down?
you toss in the water.
No, I'm just gonna
Come
throw
back
you in the
up.
fucking water.
Sorry, what do you say?
Careful what you toss in the water. It might not come back up the same.
I think that's the point. I don't think he wants me to come back to this. I think you prefer to be different.
No, he doesn't want you to come back at all.
Is he implying the water makes people gay?
That's
what it seems like.
Well, before we called it the forlorn cabin, we called it the homo cabin.
Now he's gay and like morally gray. I mean,
Oh my god.
You dip a man deep in that water.
You
He comes
dip him
back.
in.
He comes back different. Comes back gay.
comes back. The next time you put him in there, he's gonna come out bi and just. That's yeah.
Won't be able to see.
We won't
The
take
true
up more
power.
of your time. Thank you so much for your help.
Of course, we're always happy to help friends of Natalie. If you see her again, tell her to visit soon. We'll see what we can whip up for her.
What was your name again, sir?
Like Gorus Evilhammer,
Oh.
Carrick Trustbreaker, and
Oh.
Hurston Blackdeep.
Okay, well, the Black Deep doesn't sound as bad as the other two.
I've been over this 100
They're
times.
not bad names.
My great-grandfather, may the light rest his soul, was a priest.
You know, can I cut you off? You can change your names.
Oh, wow,
why
what do you do
would I?
that?
Just
My
sounds.
great-grandfather wielded the evil hammer proudly to smite the enemies of the light. It was a hammer that destroyed evil.
Maybe call it Good Hammer. I don't know.
And the ancestor of my house broke up several predatory banks that were feasting on the savings of the poor.
Exactly.
I maybe I know I'm not the brightest guy, but you guys agree. It sounds bad, right? Am I crazy?
Seems legitimate.
Maybe it's just your guilty Alterac mind.
Ah, yes, I do have a twisted, sick mind.
And with that, we will leave you to your business.
No one thought you were joking, Vincent.
Oh, this has been a hard day.
Alright. It is time for the party to head to the Cock and Gobble 2.0.
2.0.
I'm to the cock and gobble. Off to the cock and gobble we will be. We're out to the cock and gobble.
Where we'll make history.
So, Nathaniel, what do you think this place is going to be like?
A bit shit.
But, not too bad, right?
Apparently it's better, but it's probably worse.
How could it be worse? It was so bad before. You had a fucking, like a big room.
Well, for instance, you'll be there. It's been worse than it was 5 minutes before.
True.
I meant when I was there.
Izzy snickers.
And let's be clear, the last time you were there, it was using map assets that Vesp used for concentration camp. So, not a lot of places to go but up. Straight up the same beds and floorboards as fucking Auschwitz.
Khmer Rouge now.
Well, I just remember they were like, yeah, you just pick a bed and that's how you do it. It's like, can we put a sheet around there and not? We just sorry.
I watched a documentary on Pol Pot yesterday.
That sounds depressing.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I think it's always frustrating. Well, I mean, when the first time I learned this, how, basically long and happy his life was.
Yeah, he did live a long time.
He did not.
How old was he?
He died like the 90s, I want to say.
What?
Yeah,
That's
he
fucked
was
up.
never faced any
any
I guess he got
problems.
exiled from his party, and like he kind of died in ignominy at the end there. But
Did
he
he
definitely
like
It could be worse.
ditch his body onto like a garbage fire?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Fair.
it's like Mengele didn't really suffer any consequences.
Yeah, he just
Died of like a
swimming
heart
of
attack
Yeah.
while
Yeah.
swimming. Yeah.
Swimming in his fucking tropical
Maybe
paradise.
maybe he drowned and was scared. I hope so.
That's what puts a smile on my face.
Scared old Nazi war criminal drowning as he has a heart attack. Yeah, like
It can't end like this. Ah.
Mein Führer, you won't see me on the depths.
They make their way inside the Cock and Gobble. And there's no more holes in the floors, there's no more rats in the holes, and there's no more bugs on the rats, because there aren't any rats.
This is disgusting.
What the fuck,
No
man?
more
clever.
rats, no
Hey, you know
holes in
what?
the floors, no more rats in the holes, no more bugs on the rats. This is
Travis,
fucking gross.
that was clever though, Travis. I like that.
Thank you. It's surprisingly clean from what they can see. I mean, it's still a bit ramshackle. You can tell that this wasn't built like by dwarven carpentry. There's a lot of wooden construction, but it's better.
It's like racist though.
Whose carpenter was it? Travis.
Must be
who's-
the rat.
Was it
The bugs on the rats?
Yeah, the
That's
bugs
so-
on the rats. Like, hey, we need to get this shit together. This is gross.
This is fucked up.
I just
My
said now.
kids live
You know,
here.
what if they had rat carpenters? Now that'd be the real to do.
That's,
a
I
kobold,
think that's
isn't
just
it?
called the Redwall series.
Oh, sure. Baby's first furry series.
Oh, okay.
Don't say that.
Well, it is. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Muhammad was
Padrinas-
here.
Padrinas' heart just broke.
Okay, it's not the first. The first is Robin Hood.
Yeah.
This is Robin Hood.
Oh wow, they have an
yeah.
SCD policy.
Maid Marian.
That's great.
Welcome to the Cock and Gobble. If you're interested in a public room, I'm afraid there's none available due to a spreading sickness. If you're interested in a private room, make your way to the end of the hall and speak to one of our fine procurers of women and men.
What's
What
this about a
sickness is
sickness?
spreading?
It's a sexual disease and went around a bit. We
That's
quarantined
airborne?
Well, be more specific. What does it do?
It comes from skin contact. We don't want any risks.
Okay, but what happens when you get it?
You get rashes on the affected skin.
That's
I
not
mean,
that big a
usually
deal.
it started out obviously from sex, but you shake hands, bump shoulders, and you're liable to catch it.
We've all had a sex rash.
Is everyone who has it back there? You don't have it.
Nope. I think my body's built up an immunity over the years. I lost my leg to sickness, I lost my arm to sickness.
Oh.
What about your eye? Where did that go?
That just popped out one day.
Wait, where'd you put it?
I tried to pop it back in, but it just fell out.
Okay, and then where is it?
It's in a little glass jar in my
It's in a guy's job in my mom's house.
It's in a glass jar in my office.
I mean, how many sick people do you have back there?
5, 10, and probably 8.
Are you sure there's like parasites on that are spreading the sickness?
Oh, the sickness can't spread. We put a curtain up.
The curtain's rotting. Visibly in real
You
time.
see hands grasping at it from the other side.
I could help them.
Help 'em out. Are you some kind of doctor?
Yes. I'm a healer.
You don't look like a doctor.
Doctors have certification. She's a healer.
Look, that's above my pay grade. You're gonna have to talk to. You're
Talk
gonna
to
have
him.
to talk to.
Yeah, talk to him exactly?
Go on, tell us.
Excuse me.
What is happening?
You're gonna have to talk to Mohammedus about that one.
Mohammedus?
Did you
That's
drop
an
your
interesting
Rubik's Cube?
name. Mohammedus? Where's that name come
Oh
from?
no, he's the sweeper. He sweeps up.
Mohammedus, it's Tanari, I think. Wait,
What's Tanari?
Where's that?
What does that mean?
I missed
Oh, that's where those black people are from.
Oh, no, those are Veilborn. That's different.
Oh, it's I just think he's from Stranglethorn. I don't ask him where he's from.
Oh, he's Veilborn. Well, let's go and talk to him.
Yes.
Veilborn loved me.
Oh, Denali, who
She
does
shows
it?
off the fucking spade tattoo.
Oh,
They gave me this tattoo.
Denali, who doesn't love you? Let's be fair.
They call me a queen. You see the crown on it right there.
Look, I mean, you're just a popular little lady.
Does anything assault Ellie's ears as we're going through here?
I say.
Yeah, there's definitely some fucking.
Through these side rooms?
Oh yeah. There's some bangarang.
I think these are the private rooms side here.
The closed doors in the brothel, you say?
I'm just
You
saying.
should be the detective.
Some of them are,
No.
some of them are in use.
I'd hope so for their local economy. Oh, you're listening in like a pervert. It's getting you
I can't help it.
excited.
I can't
see.
help. No, not that. I'm not.
Yeah.
No.
Why don't you replicate the sound you're hearing?
You can borrow my senses if you want to.
Maybe later.
What the fuck?
What is happening?
You
What's
borrow
happening?
my senses? Like what?
What the
What does
fuck
that
kind of
mean?
mod? The elves could do that? What the fuck?
Hello, we're a mag.
One sec. Just need to. I wonder is there a scale for what does the perception check even say as an example for like Ellie's level?
At like 40 or
'Cause,
whatever?
yeah, they usually have like an example.
All that depends on, let's say, to sense a creature burrowing under you is a 25. To hear a bow being drawn is a 25, and that's if it's right next to
Yeah,
you.
25 is like the height it looks like.
And then through a closed door adds 5 to the difficulty, and then there's +1 for every 10 feet is the big one.
Through a wall is +10 per foot of thickness.
Okay.
So to hear a bow being drawn on the other side of a foot-thick wall from 20 feet away would be like DC 37.
She hears some hardcore. There's some hardcore banging on the right and the left in the closed off section. She can hear some like sickly moans, coughs, that sort of stuff.
Her perception is not quite as high as it used to be. If she takes 10, she gets a 44.
Okay, that's mediocre.
That means that we see her pause and like listen in on people having sex around her if she's taking 10 to do it.
That's a good point. Yeah, you
That's
can't
like a
like do it
passive.
in stride.
They are looking for like secret doors and stuff too. You know, they're looking for like passages or screams of
Redalia
people.
shakes her head in disappointment. This pervest.
Does she hear any screams of distress?
No.
Okay.
Denali entered.
Screaming in
Assalamu
distress.
alaikum.
Oh. Salaikum alaykum.
Oh, you fucked that one
What
up.
the fuck?
I didn't know
Fake. Oh, he's fake.
Mohammedus isn't
Oh,
ready for the veil.
yeah, he's a fucking liar right there. He's a racist guy. He's an ISIS white guy.
He's pretty light skinned.
Yeah, he's got the red hair, the fucking
He's
red hair.
got-
He's
I don't
fucking
know, dude.
Saliha over here. What the fuck? It's fucking Samira's dad. He was a liar. He's a fucking white dude. He killed
There are a few familiar faces that step into the cock and gobble. How may we help you? Are you interested in the men? Are you interested in the women?
Actually, I'm going around doing a little volunteer work with people's health during the siege. We heard you had a bit of a problem.
Oh, well, we are short-staffed. I suppose if you wanted to volunteer, we could work something out.
No, I'm talking about your sick people. I'm a healer.
Oh. See, I thought she meant...
No! Not that there's anything wrong with that.
You'd be a lovely candidate.
Well, thank you.
I'm sure many men would want to have sex with you.
That's certainly true.
You're a healer, you say? Do you have some sort of proof you can provide?
Just ask any of these people.
He gestures broadly towards the party.
Could be a healer that our brain broke, so I don't know. Why couldn't you just heal something in front of you to prove she's a healer? It seems like a very binary reaction.
I mean, is there anyone injured?
There can be.
All right. Who's suggesting to be injured?
A little odd, but...
A joke in poor taste. I apologize. This is really a matter we would prefer to handle internally.
Oh, do you have a powerful healer who can, raise the dead on your staff?
Raise the dead?
Maybe I shouldn't have led with that. I
You
have been
have
known
the
to.
ability to raise the dead.
Not to cure sickness.
Can
And
you
what
bring
is
my
death
mother back?
but a disease?
She's been gone an awfully long time. But...
No, then I can't.
Oh, so if it was more recent, then you'd be perfectly capable.
Maybe it depends. Look, that's not what I'm here to... Look, I'm just trying to help you get rid of your sex plague.
Who do you need raised exactly?
It was more call it a question of intellectual curiosity.
I see, you're an intellectual, are you?
She smiles at Mordalia and waves.
Well,
She doesn't smile back, and nor does she.
Well, then what matters is that the body is fairly intact, and it's only been a little less than a couple of weeks, something like that.
I'm in the wrong place when I find bodies that are intact.
What's the real reason you're here? You didn't come so large a bunch to just be good Samaritans.
We're investigating slaves.
Slaves?
Vincent?
What? Isn't that what we're getting?
In his defense, you didn't gag him, so he was going to do that eventually.
I'm not aware of any slaves here.
Oh, okay. Problem solved.
Yes, unless you have some business with our girls, then you can be on your
What
way.
if we don't believe you that you don't have any slaves?
I suppose that would mean we were at a disagreement.
How do we resolve that disagreement?
How would you like to solve that disagreement?
I suppose we could encourage the guard to place more watch here to ferret out if there are any actual misdealings happening here.
Oh, but the Blackdeep brothers are handling that.
I'm an actual guard, not some type of renovated bandit organization.
And let's be honest, they probably don't give you very much business. They like
Well,
to
I have
handle
men here.
things between each other, under the table.
Good lord.
Or over it, whatever.
Ooh. What could we say to you that would make you believe us that we have no...
The truth.
We have provided you the truth. We do not deal in slaves.
Okay.
I'm becoming more Slavic, I apologize.
Okay, so why won't you let me heal your people?
Because I believe you will put them at risk.
What?
At risk of what? Good health?
Emancipation.
No. Your presence here is threatening a very delicate situation.
What situation might that be exactly?
He looks again at this clearly well-armed group that...
Massive mob.
There isn't a lot that fucking Peg Leg Boy in the back can do to stop them.
You know what?
We're not here to hurt anyone. I just want to
Well.
help people.
Is Ellie being earnest as she says
Of course.
that? I mean, I figured, but you know. Unless this is Nathaniel Ellie.
I mean, he's here to hurt people, obviously.
Especially if they're gay.
Wow. He
Wow.
does hate
Wow.
crime.
Nathaniel hate crimes. That's true.
You thought my last name was Grimm. Well, you've got another thing coming.
What? What?
This is my middle
hate
name.
Crimes.
Nathaniel Grimm.
Nathaniel
hate
Grimm
crime.
hate crime.
Nathaniel Grids.
If... You know what? Speak to Jack again. He will let you pass. And you alone.
Okay, sure.
So much to be able to go with in case it's not a good trap.
Fine. Pick one of your friends.
Oh, can I go?
We have no traps or clever ambushes laid out for you.
Let me do it. I go.
They could want to limit it to one person, so you won't be exposed to the disease.
Oh, I'm very tough. I don't get diseases easily.
Easily. Implying that he's gotten some.
What? Everyone's got some diseases.
Well, I guess I'll leave that up to all of you.
Oh, who will you
I have
pick?
a little bit of healing. I could help you there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be no helping there. Sorry.
Take care of it.
Also, I have a sword.
As do I.
I don't think it'll come to that sort of thing. We're just helping some sick people.
In the event that there's something else in there, she's saying.
You'll have, you know, right?
I'm not going in. I have a very delicate constitution.
Yeah, but you can, you know.
See?
She blinks at her.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I'm just not going in there right now because I want to catch something. I'm too pure. That's all.
Absolutely. All right, so whoever wants to tag along.
Oh, thank you.
I need...
You need what?
I'm looking for the right song.
Be funny if you lost the map again.
That is not possible because I'm
Not
really
you.
on it.
Come
Not you,
back
Vincent.
here.
Not you. Not you. Not you.
You just said whoever you want.
Denali's already here.
That's not what you said.
This is an AB situation, Vincent. See yourself away.
I love that.
That was so harsh.
I say to children sometimes. It works very well.
Brutal.
Why do we have mean elves on both sides?
I'm not mean, I'm honest.
I didn't say it was you.
But Damien, she's the mean one. Fair.
Well, she is mean.
I don't know. I think everyone left up pretty nice.
You would think
All right, so it's Denali and Ellie going down, and what's everyone else doing? Are they just gonna hang out in the hallway?
Yeah.
They're gonna fuck each other. It's a sunrise.
Yeah.
No.
They all text
Where's
each
the
other
stairwell?
about banging.
Where's
the stairwell?
Vincent, you cannot go hire a prostitute.
Why can't he?
The last time he did that, he got drugged.
No shit. I'm in a relationship. I'm committed to one woman right now.
Are you?
Yes. What does that mean? I'm not straight. A foul.
Who was the unlucky woman?
Oh, mama.
Oh, really? What
Yeah,
about the mother of your child?
That was before then.
Oh,
she-
that's the way relationships work. It happened before then. My current relationship. I see.
Exactly. And she betrayed my heart and my brother in spirit.
Oh, you mean because of her filthy sex shack?
Not the term I would use. I would use cum hole, but.
How is that any better?
Well, that's what it was. There was cum everywhere. There was used condoms, and they didn't even put them in. They didn't even put them in a trash can. They just piled them up like a little mound.
Tied off.
It smelled of sweat and seed.
I think
Okay,
despair
fucking
was
George
also
R. R.
in the air
Martin.
too.
It smelled of sweat.
It was just leaked onto the floor.
I think the smell of despair or depression was also in the air or something like that.
Yeah, it was. It had a sad aura, and there was a stairwell leading up, but it didn't go anywhere.
So they call the stairway to heaven.
No, it was leading down.
Some sort of highway to hell.
Looking down on us, or up at us, but you know, probably down.
Three-eyed Jack stands in front of Denali and Elysaris, expecting, not to let them in.
All good.
All good.
Mohammedus agreed that we could go back there. Well,
What's the
I'm going to go do the
password?
keying. He didn't give us a password.
He said he can go back.
That sounds like Mohammedus.
It's the password like
Oh,
haram or
Is there a password?
Malik Assalam or something like that.
If you tell me the password, I'll say it.
The password was, wait, if I tell you, then you might share it with someone else.
No, I wouldn't do that.
You almost got him.
To be fair, I don't want to share the secret password to go into the sick place with random people. That sounds dangerous.
Also, why is there a password to go into the sick bay?
I don't know.
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
It doesn't now that you mention it, does it? Really, the password I was looking for was shish kebab, but you already,
Okay.
You're right, Mohammedus wouldn't tell you it. Because he's forgetful like that.
Does he like
Salami
kebabs?
sword.
He does like kebabs and salami swords. Are you sure you want to go in here?
Yes.
All right.
It's just hang on. Is there anything else I should know first? Is it just sick people?
He nods.
Okay.
To be clear, our workers aren't back here.
Okay.
There's a
T steps out of the way.
Maybe I should ask them.
It's a bunch of bandits with horrible AIDS.
This will be Law and Order. What happened? Hey, they got the super A's. If you get spit on, you get full blown
Yeah,
A's
you know what? They would. You
immediately.
know, I couldn't imagine them like these are illegal immigrants of just a bunch of gay dudes with AIDS in like a room of like
Let's
20
go
of
put a
them.
few of them in the prison. That'll make this.
It's like, hey, hey,
That's
yo, we
odd,
gotta
too.
raid
Oh
this
wow.
place.
You said 8. That's more than 8.
As upon the curtain being opened, the refugees within immediately scoot back a bit and away from the strangers entering.
Ellie waves gently. Does she,
No club, sir.
Oh, alright.
What's the smell like in here?
It smells of vomit and unbathed people.
Oof.
It's pretty rough.
That's certainly not helping conditions back here.
What exactly is the protocol that they're trying to keeping them in a room?
I think they're just hiding from the authorities.
They're actually sick. Oh.
Well, sorry, is there anyone who is in charge here? Anyone who can speak for you? I'm here to help.
We're fine, yeah, we don't.
Ellie would like to make a heal check. She'll try to look over him and diagnose this guy.
Yeah, for sure.
So take 10 for a 35.
This is, first glance, this is, whatever this sickness is, it seems to give very high fevers, nausea, diarrhea, and also rashes along the skin, very sensitive skin. This man seems to be struggling to speak from nausea spells as he's, attempting to talk.
Is this anything she's ever seen or read about? Is she familiar with what disease this could be?
There are a few possibilities. She would probably need more time to narrow it down, maybe see some more symptoms.
Yeah, she'll try to investigate by like asking about it. So when did you come down with these symptoms? How did this happen?
We brought us. We've been here for a few weeks. I don't know what of us had. They started spreading.
Who was the first? Who were the first coughing back here when you arrived?
One of Maria's girls, one of the children.
One of Maria's girls?
Yes.
All right. Can you tell me where Maria is?
In the back room.
All right. How's their water, and do they have
There's actually a lot of buckets of water in here.
Buckets.
It seems like they seem to be pretty set as far as water goes.
Okay, so they have water, and I assume they have lots of buckets to diarrhea in. Yeah.
And things are still really bad just because.
Poop in your game.
Yeah. What's Denali been finding?
She's disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, soiled bed sheets, lots of very sick people. It's.
I'm looking for Maria.
Me? What?
Hi, I'm Elisaris. I'm a healer. I'm going to help everyone here. I just need to ask a few questions. Your child? I'm looking for how this sickness was brought here.
A
don't know. We were at the gates with everyone else, and then we met with a man who brought us here.
Oh. Can you tell me about that?
He was very nice.
Oh, what did he look like? A human? A dwarf?
He was a dwarf, yes.
Dwarven man.
Dwarven man, rather tall. I wasn't even the one who saw him. He started.
Right. How did he get you in here?
He said something about official business for the kingdom.
So he marched you in through the front gate.
He nods.
All right. Did you hear this man's name?
No, he just said he was going to bring us in for questioning.
All right.
We ended up going this part of the city. I don't even know what it's called.
Bring you in for questioning. And the gods accepted that. Okay. Oh, can you give me everything? He was rather tall for dwarf. And what color was his hair? Was there anything about his voice?
Rather. She dry heaves a bit. A gravelly voice. Dark hair. Long beard with a braid.
Beard with a braid. Okay. Could describe quite a few dwarves. About his hair, did you see his, or did he wear a hood? What sort of clothing did he wear? Did he wear armor?
It was a long coat. He didn't have any hair that I saw.
Bald, with a long coat. Very helpful. All right, I heard that one of your children was the first to get sick.
She hugs a child tighter to her chest.
I'm so sorry. Do you know when the symptoms started? Was it when you were here? Back here?
Yeah, it's probably maybe a week ago.
Week ago?
It spread so fast. We've all been getting worse, but
yes.
If we leave, I don't know.
The bad air in here probably isn't making things any better. They've caused it to spread quickly. All right. So, this man brought you here. Well, I'm going to see if I can do anything to help you.
My daughter first.
Let me see. She's gonna start by just like touching her brow. She's gonna detect magic. Is there any magic on her?
Oh no. Does not appear to be magic.
That's good. Still could have been caused, but alright. Okay, let's see. Well, she'll spend a spell point and a spirit and try to cure disease on 7 people at once. Let's see how this works. Restore health. You may make a magic skill check against the DC of any poison or disease the target is suffering from. That's kind of a pain. All right. So I will roll 7 d20 plus 12s.
Okay. 7 people in this small room to have their constitution drastically improved. There's sort of a at once exuberance and also panic from those who realize that they're still quite sick.
It's alright. I can do this for everyone. Just we'll just move quickly here. So let's see. Here, all of you start collecting this. No. Actually, those I've just restored, I'd like you to. Denali, could you lead them out? Should get them away from this filth.
Certainly. This way with me.
Oh, alright. And Denali can move the very gross, sick people outside. I'll move 7.
Purified many. Oh, she's purified many of them.
I'll have to thank her.
Let's see. Oh, there's 7 here. Let's go. I guess I just need to not roll a 1.
Yeah,
So.
it's not a difficult thing to cure.
Fucking filth fever.
And they're not in the best condition.
Oh goodness. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, there's someone here. Was that the guy pushing through the
That's
wall?
Jack, yeah.
Ah.
Good old Jack.
I guess I could restore his limbs, but that's a lot more effort.
He'd be very happy with that.
Oh no. Alright, there's 7 more.
Alright.
And then the last 4. Oh wait, 6. There's 2 right in front of me.
Yeah, they just don't get cured.
There we go.
Not a single one. That's pretty. And statistically, you should have got at least 1, right?
Another 3 mana. Yeah, it's likely. Yeah.
Nice.
Four spirits down for the day. No big deal.
Are all a bunch of people who are still, sweat-stained clothes, filthy, probably absolutely exhausted, leave feeling not as sick as they were.
Okay, we need to get you all a little cleaner.
How did you do that?
Magic.
You saved all our lives.
I'm sure a good number of you would have pulled through, probably.
Please, madam, what is your name?
Eliceris. Puremain.
Eliceris.
I'm from Corvalas.
We cannot ever thank you. But we will find some way to repay you.
Well,
we will.
Don't worry about it. It's all right. I'm more concerned about helping all of you.
But the rest of the party just sees a stream of refugees slowly leave the closed-off section of the brothel.
After they just told us, there's 7 or 8 people back there.
Yeah.
Modalia, do you think we could do anything here? She'll just say, assuming she's using her senses right now.
In what capacity do you want to do something?
I mean, get these people somewhere better to stay?
They're an Iron Forge, that's what they should be.
I'm just saying it's cramped and filthy, and that's the reason why they're sick.
Well, we didn't have much choice.
Why
You're
are
hiding
you here
them
exactly?
from the authorities, yeah, I assume.
We are, yes.
Why are they hidden from the authorities? Are they not allowed to be here?
No, not this deep in the city. Uh, Over the last several weeks, there was nothing so official, but essentially a ban on any non-dwarven refugees making it past the inner gates.
And where did this come from exactly?
It came, as I understand it, from the King's Council. Had a meeting. It's all a bit over my head, but it's been enforced by the Stormpike police. There were a few arrests over it.
Do you know who brought them here? Unless you're willing to tell me they just showed up at your front door.
There was a man. I assume that while you were there tending to them, you also spoke to these people.
Well, I think I do have an excellent bedside manner. Yes, she calls from like down the hall.
Yeah, screaming at each other. There was a dwarf who claimed to work with Stormpike intelligence. He obfuscated much of himself. He was very light on details, but essentially said that these people were in need of homes and that we would be paid well to keep them out of sight, away from the authorities.
Were you?
No, but I would not turn people out onto the street.
So he brought you people and then never brought you the gold he promised.
After the last group of refugees 4 days ago, I have not heard from him since.
How did they arrive? Did you meet him somewhere, or did he just bring people to your front door?
The latter. Always at night.
That does explain why he was taking families.
That leaves us with a big old question mark as to why there's food missing now. Unless he provided you with some of that as well.
Did he?
No, we were not provided with any food.
They may be separate mysteries then.
It does make a lot of sense, I guess. Could be totally unrelated. Did any of you see, like, sacks of food, or did they have you carry anything when you came into the city?
No, we were told to take only what we could carry on our shoulders, which most of us, that's what we already had. We didn't question being let through the gates, why would we? And until the sickness spread, things were dark and boring here, but the safest one can be right now.
Right, of course. it would be best to find a little bit more space for everyone. And also, all the things back there, a lot of them are probably infected.
There's not much more we can do for space unless we close down our business.
No, there's not.
How much money does your business earn every month?
I would have to check our ledgers. A few thousand gold.
So if someone paid you, a number of thousands of gold, you could afford to be closed for a while.
Yes. In fact, I had assumed that perhaps that is what the gentleman from the government was insinuating, but his pay was not forthcoming.
Nathaniel, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
No.
Maybe we should pay to house these people. Brother.
Would it not be suspicious, a brothel suddenly closing down?
Oh, they closed down for, all kinds of reasons.
I mean, everyone would assume they closed down because of a freaking disease. There's like a sign outside when you walk in.
Super AIDS.
What the hell's Super AIDS?
It's like AIDS, but it's worse.
What's
AIDS? What are AIDS?
AIDS. It's like it's weird because it's the
people who help
opposite
you.
of. No, it's like the opposite of that though. It kills you.
I think
more
I've
like
heard
harm
of
to
a
me.
group in an arena once was called
Harms?
AIDS Cleave. Yeah, that makes sense.
I wouldn't like to get infected by harms.
Anyway, I think this is a good idea. That's my opinion.
No.
Come on.
You know what? We do know people who are rich and have plenty of room.
Us? Oh, we don't have plenty of room. Who? Coogee?
Aldrin.
Oh, yeah, Aldrin.
Let's just put him in Aldrin's house.
Good idea. Good idea. He loves
You mean
charity.
the magistrate's house?
Oh, Spell's house?
Doesn't Aldrin have a house?
In the city? No.
Oh.
Fiona's house, and you had Ospel's, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was there is a guy's house, a dead guy.
Yeah, Baron Greatquill? Yeah, that's probably...
Oh, that guy that just died! Oh yeah, there's that noble that died. The one who had the mistress, and everyone was like, oh, who did it? Who did it? It was her.
I'm all for finding them more space, but how are we gonna sneak refugees into the, noble sector?
Well, who said anything about
First of all,
sneaking?
we're not sneaking anyone anywhere. That's against the law.
Why don't we just say, hey, look, we're big shot fucking heroes, and we want to help some people, and, this place is unoccupied. We should use it.
There's a certain health concern there, though, if you think about it. It's a large number of people. They do tend to congregate and to cause disease, pest, and that sort of thing from out with their waste product.
Well, I mean, there's more room there, though.
Yes, but ultimately these are, as far as they're concerned, unwashed masses being introduced to their place of residence in a time of crisis.
We should definitely wash them. I mean, they should wash themselves, rather.
What I mean to say is, the people likely will not be at ease with the idea of having to share their space with a bunch of refugees come from the south suddenly, in the midst of a crisis. There's also a social requirement to finding a place to house them as well. Nobles of Ironforge likely will not take kindly to one of their fallen, it seems, having his place of residence be turned into a type of wayward home for the displaced people of a fallen kingdom.
It sounds like a better use of it than whatever's happening now.
Yes.
Well, if we can't come up with a solution right now, then maybe at least the least we can do is help clean up the space they already have.
I think they're occupying squatter quarters that led to them getting sick.
Well, now that we're all feeling better, I'm sure we could clean up after ourselves. You don't have to help us with that.
Thank
your
God.
Your blankets and bedding are probably infected, and it would be better if someone very sturdy were to maybe take them outside, and Mordalia should probably burn them, or someone should. I mean, I suppose I could.
If only Erlist was here, he could do it.
I don't think he could. We should burn the bedding, and frankly, find a little more space at least. I mean, that wouldn't be bad for a quarter of you.
Delouse them probably as well.
Whatever you want to do, we'll follow whatever plan you have. Yes, we trust you.
Thank you.
I'm a little worried about your guide. You haven't seen him in the last 4 days.
No, he dropped off a family of 3 and then went on his way.
How frequent were his trips?
Daily, up to that point.
But he brought you money before.
No.
So it was just, I'm going to bring you shipments every day and then money at the end.
Yes.
You believe that? Holy shit.
There
Oh, you got scammed.
was a soft spot in my heart for the faces I saw. I was once a stranger in a strange land too. You can tell because of my accent and name.
Yeah.
Oh, this person has gotten himself into some kind of trouble.
Yeah, like getting himself arrested for all the illegal shit he's doing. But then, you'd think Frostbrew would have heard about something like that. Alright, Frostbrew.
She looks back over at Frostbrew.
There's definitely nothing official about this. Whoever this guy is, Stormpike intelligence or not. Man, my voice is all over the fucking place.
You're in New York there.
Yes, I
Good
don't
luck.
know.
Bring it back around to iced tea.
Whatever's happening here, it's definitely not official.
That's Mike Tyson.
Why is he so
No, it's fair. It's fair. The thing is, Ice-T
He's a
has a
pretty
list.
heavy list.
He has a list. It's fair. I'll allow it.
This is definitely something we're gonna have to look into deeper. Whoever brought these guys here, he's either not telling the truth or this goes way above our heads.
Well, does anyone have any contacts in Stormpike Intelligence that we could ask around with?
Stormpike is still Ironforge, right? Or is that?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, we know one guy.
We do know one guy, but he's not very well. Gallon's not here.
Oh
so he
shit!
might be
I
more
know. No,
amenable.
I know someone. He's at the top.
And then Ellie looks around for confirmation because it's Vincent who said it.
How do you know at the top, Vincent?
His name, King Magni.
Sure, I suppose.
I don't think he's involved in Stormpike Intelligence.
Okay, but he can get us in touch with someone. He can, put us
I guess
with
he's
a liaison.
bit busy.
To
Okay.
be fair, it's not Vincent's worst idea. Credit
Thank
where it's due. This is a thread that you could follow at least.
I mean, look, we have earned some, favor with the king, but I don't really want to cash it in
Look,
on this.
Nathaniel, Vincent got the head pat already. Sorry you're not getting it. Move on.
I mean, I don't want it anyway.
He's so defeated.
Nathaniel moving away from bonds, huh? Get it? Okay, I'm gonna step.
Yeah, but
You got a 5-foot step, you provoke. Sorry, you provoke.
No, you 5 or 7, then uses
That's a
extra his pool movement.
Oh.
Oh shit, he still provokes.
Yeah, each one provoke each time. Even the 5 provokes from Nathaniel.
You know what? That's
You're,
life.
if you're within reach of Nathaniel, you are no longer
You're
safe.
in threat,
It's
yeah.
just-
You can be threat. Not even reach of him, reach of his friend, I think, too, because he can patrol
Yeah,
his
because he
friend,
can
I
patrol
think.
towards
Yeah.
them. Basically, Nathaniel moves around in like a fucking dream catcher formation, and if you try to get through, you're just fucked.
He just kind of sidles over toward you like Zoidberg. Yeah.
Typing in Zoidberg. Oh, this guy. Okay.
I'm sure you've watched an episode or two of Futurama.
Actually, I've seen no episode of Futurama.
Not really, not
No,
one.
I've literally
not just on the
not
TV.
Even, literally zero.
That's surprising. It was on
Not to
quite
be
a
like
lot.
Kate. I didn't watch Fox for a while as a thing, so I didn't see a lot of Fox shows.
I see Wiener.
Like I caught up with King of the Hill on Netflix, for instance. So
yeah.
Okay, because I mean,
Yeah.
I knew you watched King of the Hill.
Yeah, so
Well,
if
King
I'd
of the Hill's
watched
due
it
to
live,
Adult
then
Swim
yeah.
and Netflix, really.
Yeah.
It went on Adult Swim.
It
Oh
did.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Later
That's
on.
where I first saw it.
Much later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, the last time
And
I
by
watched.
the time we were like, well, you were definitely you're
Yeah.
old.
The
By
last
the time
time I
was
watched
in
King of the Hill, last time I watched Adult Swim, it was showing like Inuyasha and Full Metal Alchemist. So.
Oh yeah.
And Acid McGee.
Oh Christ! Yeah, that
I
was.
think later.
You know what? That was the last time I watched.
Yes,
it,
that's
yeah.
why I watched it. Fucking
Yeah.
Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you got a farting ass on TV? I turned it off.
And
place to
Tom
stop.
goes to the mayor.
They
you
got
know.
the fucking Kodak.
Hell
They got the
yeah.
Kodak Black situation from that
Dude,
verse.
I-
Like,
On
you
the
talk
shit,
about
I'm
shit.
I
fine.
hated
I
Tom
know.
Goes to the Mayor.
I love that show.
Dude, that shit fucking sucks.
What show?
Tom
Tom
goes
Tom
to the
Goes to the
mayor.
Mayor.
Oh, I haven't seen
I saw
that.
one episode of Moral Oral where he was raping everybody. I was like, okay,
Yep.
I'm out.
Dude, yeah.
He literally
It was-
like
He's like
impregnates the
masturbating.
entire
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, there was one funny Tom Goes to the Mayor bit with the bear traps. That was good. I can
Bear
admit
Trap
that.
Brothers.
You just have a fetish, okay?
So yeah, who wants to drag out all of the infected bedding to be burned?
I can do that without touching them.
No, you'll probably burn this place down.
What? I won't.
There are a lot of weak people here, and your magic is hardly controlled due to your lack of education.
Izzy lets out a defeated sigh.
I think the. Vincent.
Okay. I could teleport them away.
What do you want? What's up?
Can you
What
teleport unattended items?
do you want?
I believe I can, actually.
Yeah, you were just bragging about your fortitude.
Yeah, but then you guys were like, "Oh, go away, dang it!" And I was like, "Oh."
Well, you can still help by dragging the diseased blankets
Oh,
and
so
bedding.
I miss out on the fun part, but I get to do the boring part.
That's called being a man, yeah.
What do you mean the fun part?
The
All right,
fun part of
all
being
right,
a
Nathan.
fag?
You know what, Nathan? You stand here and hold your pole, and I'll go do the work.
Yeah, I just don't want to do it. It's gross.
Yeah,
Is teleporting
rub your
objects
pole.
a separate skill?
Yes. If
Yes,
Yeah, it
unattended
is.
objects, yeah.
So dumb.
Teleportation
Actually,
has a lot
wait,
of
no, wait.
limitations on it.
Kate,
It
I'll
does,
I'll
yeah.
pick up the bedding, and then you teleport me.
That would work.
I guess
That's
you'd
a
save some
terrible
steps.
idea.
Why is that terrible? I don't have to walk as far. and
As
it's
much
quicker.
as we bicker, Vincent, I would rather not see you dead.
Why would that kill me? Well, I do not trust your magic that much.
Zugrok comes back out with all of the fucking lice-ridden blankets.
Quick, Kermit run. He tries to grab one from her.
Don't touch them!
This is like people trying to grab multiple chairs at once in a Mormon church, and they're putting
Oh,
stuff
God.
away.
Oh,
Someone
we
grabs-
all know
someone-
that reference.
Someone grabs.
What?
Well, that happens at the end of
What?
church, at least. Or
It's been a
social
while
hours,
since
yeah.
I've
You know,
been to
folding
temple.
chairs.
You'll see
Oh,
one
yeah,
guy-
I get
well,
that. Just, then he adds it in a
Mormon
Mormon.
church.
It's like,
Well, 'cause
what?
I
Like,
realized
Yeah, they're
halfway
the only
through, I
people who
wasn't
use
sure.
folding chairs. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. You see one guy with 6, and then one guy has 1 chair.
well, Travis
Oh,
thought
yeah.
that only Mormons use. What's the song? What
Mormon
song was
church.
it?
It was a really common one.
It was a really
uh,
common Christmas song. He was like, "You should guys do that one too." It was
The
like
Silent Night or
it was-
something?
it was
like
almost like Silent
Amazing
Night
It was
Band.
like,
Grace
oh,
or
come all you
something.
faithful.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
ridiculous.
No, it was
It
Amazing
was
Grace.
"Oh Come All You Faithful."
Oh, it was
No,
Come All You
that's
Faithful.
right. It was "Come All You Faithful." Absolutely.
Where was it? Where,
I
like,
remember
excuse
now.
me?
That's so stupid.
I
I
think
was
I
like,
was
yeah,
on
that's the
Mumble in
Mormon
the
song.
store and it was playing. He's like, the Mormon song's playing. I'm like, excuse me? This is the song Mormons use.
It was literally in the racist sign shop where I'm like, hey, it's the Mormon song, and you're
Good
like, what?
lord.
This is Christmas music, you retard. I'm like,
Just
They know this Mormon poem.
Sorry, what
It's
we
the
said,
fucking
dude.
Lord's Prayer.
I
To be
assume
fair,
Mormons have
if
their
I'm
own songs,
somewhere
but they're,
in the Lord's, yeah, the Osmond twins. If I'm like in a store and the Lord's Prayer comes, I'm leaving. Like I don't know what the fuck that is.
That seems like that's like a mass
That's
shooter
not
took
no
over the
accompaniment
intercom.
at all.
No, I'm leaving. I'm
The guy
out.
behind
No
the
fucking
guy
way.
behind the counter looks at you and licks his lips.
I'm like,
If that comes out in a
Well,
mass shooter took
Merry-
over the intercom, like that's the only explanation.
Merry motherfucking Christmas.
So Zugrock just fucking outmans Vincent, takes all of the soiled bedding and disposes of it
can't
outside.
get all of it in one go, man.
And then he just starts
No, he
rolling
gets
into the
all of it.
pile of it.
He berserks so he gets large to carry all of it.
that would
He
probably
just-
work.
he
He'd have a lot
burned-
more arm surface area.
He bursts through the wall.
Scaring the shit out of all the refugees.
Yeah, there are people here who are just fucking.
That is true. There are
We
some
are
fuck
just we
people.
are just yelling it down the hallways at each other.
Where
Yeah,
am
they
I
can get,
bringing this filth?
Yeah, I think you want to take that outside. I think. Yeah. Are there any rules against burning stuff in the city that you know about?
None that the Black Dick Brothers care about.
Isn't it Black Deep Brothers?
Did you just call them Black Dick?
I heard that.
Black Dick Brothers.
Where?
Where?
Spade tattoo lights up.
It lights up. Yeah, she looks
Lights
around.
up. Oh my god.
It's a black light.
It's glow in the dark.
Yeah.
That's what a light sphere is. It's actually just a spade tattoo lights up random.
Does she have the black light thing?
No, Nally has.
Ah.
I don't think you want to have a black light on Denali. Gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure this dude bad's gonna
Wait,
have it.
real quick, Travis, when we leave, can there just be two black guys standing outside and just...
A jorts on. Are these flies?
Yes.
That's disgusting. Ew.
They're it's hard to tell because they're really.
Well, they move for a second, they stop moving.
It's really annoying. Roll20 has had a lot of issues with
Wait, where are they?
animations playing
they
lately.
did it again down here.
We were
It
moving a
plays for
second
2
ago. And
seconds,
then,
and then it
Yeah, that's
stops.
gross.
Mine haven't stopped moving.
That's weird. I removed them.
Oh no, my fly.
So what are we doing now?
Burning
Well.
those.
Well, the bedding's done. I suppose we need to find a place to house our friends here.
We can keep them temporarily, but if we don't have, I mean, you saw the quarters they're in. If you wish to, as your friend suggested, pay for us to shut down for time, then we could house them more comfortably and cleanly.
What?
Or I don't know.
We need to find this guy who brought them here.
I mean, he seems like basically a decent person.
That's not the problem. If he is a decent person and he's gone missing or gone underground, we need to figure that out.
Ah, yes, maybe he's burrowed to safety.
What is it with you and burrowing?
What have you heard me say about burrowing?
Word gets around.
I'm known as a burrower?
Alice, let's just say around Ironforge, you've been known as the Deep Hole Bandit.
Deep hole. Not the deep
I
hole.
don't say that though. He does not say that.
You're
Anyway.
a dirt bunny, I suppose, Alice.
A what now?
Dirt bunny.
What does that mean?
You're like hopping in the dirt and burrowing. Pretty
Well,
straightforward.
sometimes it helps.
Oh my gosh. Vincent Muhammad has said, I don't know, 2,000 gold.
That would. Yes, this will buy us some time. You should have at least a.
2,000 gold to buy you a lot of time, even if you're skimming off the top of it in your perfidious ways.
Hey, Izzy, it'd be so nice if someone else put into this so I can cut a break.
Get away from me.
You guys are so cheap all the time.
I think that's very generous of you, Vincent. Thank you.
Yes. We are grateful.
You guys just got 10,000 gold. You can spare a little bit.
I'd be willing to help, but unfortunately, a lot of my funds get banished
No,
to hell.
Elisarius, you're a guest here, and quite frankly, you're not beholden to the same rules as us, so I think you're totally fine. You've healed and saved a lot of lives today.
Am I above the law? Wow.
Oh,
No.
I didn't say that.
You are
The
above
answer
us
is
all,
no.
madam.
No.
But if we look at the codes, I mean, we might be surprised.
The codes were written before.
The
I
codes
was envisioned.
The codes probably say like, fuck elves, get them the fuck out or something.
Get out of here.
No, I
Get
don't
out
like
of
it.
here.
Full up.
Elves
We're all
don't
full
like
up.
them. They bad. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
No
Let's
pun
get out of here and
intended.
see what we can figure out.
You know, Frostbrew, let's shake the tree and see what falls.
Right, so you're all going to, well, there's plenty of water outside. You should definitely all bathe and, put on some clean clothes if you have any.
Where those grow on trees.
I will donate some coin to procure new blankets and clothing for them.
It's very kind of you, madam.
It's necessary.
But do you want clothing with raw materials to make your own clothing? More people make their own clothes, don't they?
Raw materials will be just fine. We can handle the rest, and honestly, we've been struggling with a lot of boredom inside the city. Give us something to do.
You can buy in bulk. There's more of them. That way you'll save yourself a considerable amount of money.
Thank you.
Welcome. That's the power of an education.
Hey, you think I could go where you went to get educated?
I mean, Dalaran?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I suppose. You could go there. I mean, do you believe you could succeed there?
You could go where I went.
Where'd you go?
A
You know,
church.
they're half the time anyway, so.
I left like a year early. Like a year and a half.
What I'm saying is, if you want to go to Dalaran, it takes dedication, discipline, determination. You
I
have
got.
those things.
Yeah, I got those.
Did you not work on the farm because you didn't want to do it?
I did work on the farm. I just
No.
did the tasks that I could do.
Hey, you know what happens when you, like, you know, do stuff with your arms?
I fed all the animals.
They get stronger.
My mind is strong enough.
Oh, I know something about doing stuff with my arms, let me tell you.
Find someone to spawn to you, and you may be accepting the Dalaran, I suppose.
Oh shit, can I sponsor Izzy?
How? Well,
You
no.
are the mage.
Oh,
Just find somebody with a pointy hat and impress them.
Oh, that little guy.
Little guy has a pointy hat. I assume he's a wizard.
Fuck, what's his name? Little man.
You mean Deb? You mean?
Professor
Deb.
Lakecord.
Yeah, Lakecord.
Oh, I could ask him.
Deb went to a different university and quelled the laws. They may be more accepting of your skill set.
It's not like Hudson, you, right?
I don't know what that means.
It's a Stormwind college hosted by a noble. There's a lot of rape.
My brother attends Dalaran.
Wait, what?
Excuse me?
You heard what I said. There's a
I
lot
mean,
of
Frostbrew should know about Hudson U. Anyway.
look.
I think,
You guys,
yeah.
you guys all
We've
met
had
Hudson.
We've had a lot of cases from there.
I was thinking it's not like I don't want you to go to a rape school. I'm helping you out.
Vincent, how do you know about this?
I knew the Hudson. We met him before. The Hudson guy was trying to fuck with me. You guys don't remember this? The Hudson guy.
Honestly, most of your problems kind of blend together for me unless they're funny. Like, you know.
They're all funny to you, Nathaniel.
Your misery does amuse me, I'll be honest.
Everyone's misery amuses you, Nathaniel.
Yeah, well, you know, what about your own, bad stuff, Nathaniel? Like when you cheat on Natalie with blonde women, huh?
Excuse me?
Hold on, wait, hold on.
I'm going to step this way.
Like when you cheat with her with blonde women.
I have an ass to kick.
I'm gonna step back this way.
Oh.
Three-eyed Jack actually grabs Vincent.
Get off me!
Sorry, no can't do.
I'm basically running this place. Come on.
When a man has that look in his eye,
He just made fun of me.
just
What?
gotta hit something.
I have that look.
There's only two ways out of this grapple, lad.
What's the second way?
You don't even want to hear the
I assume the first. He assumes the first way is fighting, so he's like, "What's my other?"
I
option?"
immediately need to know. Look, what is it?
Getting out of here unless you're fighting. Or you find me a new leg.
Okay, I'll get you a new leg. I'll get you a new leg.
He lets go.
How are you going to get him a new leg,
I'll hold you to that.
Vincent?
Find a table. There's 4 of them on there.
No, shut up. No.
Oh, come on. I'll owe you a bit.
Come on, don't.
I'll help you out.
Hey, don't
You can have
offer
some.
her
You can have.
services up without her permission.
Ella, I'm not offering it yet.
There's your services. Oh my god.
Ella, you can have some of my sweet mana juice.
What the
fuck?
Ellie's services have been provided in a brothel.
With a sweet mana juice.
Times have changed.
I don't like any of this.
Come on, it's for a good cause.
Wait a minute.
Look, we should figure out what the hell we're doing next. We gotta go. The fuck?
Someone's opening the fuck up. Bruce.
I don't like that. I don't like what I'm seeing there.
Cock and goblin.
And then John.
Goblin.
So that John again is
Oh,
that
come
happened
on,
yesterday actually. That came up yesterday. I said that Snow had many Johns, and then Snow was like, I don't like that name's my brother's name. I was like, what? He's like, I was like, John is a person that has sex with a prostitute.
It's a person who, it's a client.
Buys a prostitute, yeah.
What?
So I was like, what do you mean you don't like that name? What name? Oh, John. I think it was a name.
Yeah, I
That
assume
looked
it
more
comes
like a
from
little
John.
John.
though.
I see, yeah.
Like, this
Looks
is
like
an
John, like
anonymous
my
man.
name is John. Like this person's line.
That's hilarious.
What's your name? John, Oklahoma.
It's like, man, there's a lot of clients here named John. That's so weird.
You're such a fucking bimbo. I swear to God.
Fucking brain empty, no thoughts, bitch.
Pink lip whore.
There's some static from Detective Frostbrew's belt, who picks up his flip radio. Arthur, what is it? No. I'll be right there.
What's happened?
Everything alright?
There's been a murder in the trade district.
It gets
In
worse
which?
every
I'm sorry.
time.
Which district?
Oh, it's keeps
The
getting
train
worse.
district, can't you hear him?
Oh.
Good
Whisper's
God.
getting less iced tea and more like someone with no teeth. It's just
I'm in the mud of the Twain district.
the butt of the point.
Wow.
Oh.
That's the end of the official content. Tonight.
What? How much money does Damiel need to give for the new bedding and clothes?
You can look at it. See how much of the.
It is because you're doing raw materials, right? So
So I
a
go
simple bed. No, that's not it. That's not it.